Hello, everybody, and welcome
cool.
back to Dungeons and Doofuses, Dungeons and Dipsticks, Dungeons and Dweebs. Um, yeah, I am here as your DM. My name is Cole, and I am here with all these wonderful, beautiful, bouncing baby people. Say hi, players.
Hello.
Hello, howdy.
Okay.
So, just a quick disclaimer, all of the music you're going to hear in this episode comes from the wonderful Michael Gelfi. Look him up on YouTube. He does great compositions, and he is amazing. With that, is there anything anybody else wants to say, or plug, or link, or whatever the fuck you do?
Please don't hurt our feelings this time.
No promises.
Alright.
Other than I believe the DM's PNG, all the art that you see on screen that of like the characters was made by Magnus's player.
Oh, yes, true. Yeah.
Yeah, credit the artist,
Oh,
bitches.
yeah.
We honestly don't know where.
The credit for
yeah.
the art. If I do, or if for some reason the artist sees this, please send me your link and I'll like put it in the description because I really want to credit you because your art is fucking awesome. But
Eventually, we will find it.
I will find you, and when I do, I will credit you.
I will credit you, like a good Samaritan.
Okay.
So intimidating.
Okay, and without further ado, welcome back to the wide and apparently terrifying world of Eracretia.
I'm
We
sad.
join our players as they have finally gotten out of the rank, rat-infested, mildew and shit-smelling sewer. They are currently in an area that they don't really know, a bit disoriented after coming out, spending about a full day in the sewer. I'm going to ask all of you to take a point of exhaustion. And what that means is that you all gain disadvantage on all ability checks until you gain rest.
Oh.
Because you've been awake for a full day and you've been in 2 fights. So, with that, you are back above the nasty smelling sewer. You all smell and look terrible. Your wounds are still bleeding, and you now belong to the rising sun across the very dark blue ocean of the Cobalt Sea. What are all of you doing?
I am getting up and trying to find the guard matron's station.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about stuff. Hang on, Tenaris. Do you have a paper and quill or something? I know you do. Give it to me.
I always do.
Okay. I'm gonna real quick on a piece of paper write. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back. Probably see you tomorrow. Signed, Magnus.
Interesting.
And I'm dropping it down the hole.
Okay. So that's all right. Okay, I like that. Very nice.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. I thought we were just gonna leave them there.
The
Don't
paper
kill the
kind
gnome.
of effortlessly flitters down and lands in the what you can now see is kind of this dust-strewn, empty room below you.
Okay.
When you wake up, I left you a note. Just like down the hole, still starfish on the ground, just like, please don't die. I'm just stare at the sky for a little bit, just like, fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna sit nearby Agnes and just kind of
Okay.
rest for just a sec.
We're just cuddling on the ground.
Is
Pretty
the
much. All
is
the
the
good
general
homies.
consensus that you guys are going to take just a short rest?
Oh, I'm immediately going to the station.
Okay. So, Lothric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna ask for directions back to the inn.
Okay. And
I'm
Tanaris, what are you doing?
exhausted and tired.
Nurse is gonna sit next to his friend.
Or her friends.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, Magnus, Rue, and Tanaris, you can all take a short rest.
Let's go.
Lothric, you ask and very quickly ascertain where you are. You're a bit more north further towards the Underkeep Inn than you thought you were. North in relation to the city, I should say. But
Okay.
other than that, you know where you are now. If you want to take a short rest or just go straight to the inn, it's up to you.
I'm gonna go straight to the inn.
Okay, so you start heading straight to the inn. Bo, because this area is already very close to the guard matron station, it doesn't take a whole lot of time to get there. And as you approach, you can see that there are... You weave your way through the blue stone streets, and people, as you walk by, kind of stop and stare at you, and you hear a couple of like, ugh, ew. And as you walk, you kind of start recounting what's happened, and eventually, lost in thought, you do arrive at the front of the guard matron station. It is a single stone sitting building in the center of a big circular plaza. Buildings and other like tents and shacks kind of line the outside of the circle, but this is the single centerpiece here. It is a single floor building. It is comprised entirely of woven blue stone with different geometric shapes and arches built in. There's one window to the left of the door, which is a heavy, big metal door, and the window has an orange tint to it. You don't see any guards out front, however. And Lothric, as you're making your way back to the inn, you hear a town crier in the background. The dreamy pirates have decimated the island town of Lockshaw, and were last seen heading towards mainland. If you know anything about the whereabouts, first tell me, then the city guard. And he goes on and he says, Jorlheim has agreed to the Empire's terms given in the armistice 3 years ago. This means that any and all exports out of Jorlheim are now subject to tax. Please make sure to take this into account. And
What? I'm sorry, Cole. What city was that?
Jorlheim, the state.
No, the one before with the pirates.
The town of Lockshaw, the
Thank
island
you.
town. Here, I'll put that in the roll 20.
Ooh,
Oh
got
no.
some drama.
And was that
Oh,
them
no.
going to or coming from?
The dreamy pirates have decimated the island town of Lockshaw and were last seen heading towards mainland. I don't know why there are birds playing. That's weird.
I like the
Tweet, tweet,
It's okay.
tweety tweet.
Okay, well if you like them, we can keep them.
I like them.
So you make your way back to the inn, and much like Bo, people kind of stop and stare at you. The blood and the shit, the smell wafting off of you, it's pretty terrible. Tadaris, Magnus, and Rue, after taking a short rest, you all kind of regain your strength and are able to choose wherever you want to go.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm gonna sit up and try to memorize the surroundings and what streets we're on and like this grate in particular, if there's any between it or anything.
Okay. You are further down in an alley, so it's not difficult to measure or to remember what street the alley birches down onto, but you'll have to still look for the alley.
Yeah, I just want to be able to, because I want to be able to come back to this green.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to stand up and look at the other two, and I think we need to get off of the streets. I think we need to probably follow Lothric. I think he had the right idea.
I think we need to take a shower.
I agree
That
with
too.
this.
We smell really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
go up to my knees, help Daenerys up.
I'm guessing you three make your way to the inn as well as just following Lothric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you begin to weave your way through the blue stone streets, much like Lothric, following the same general path. That will bring us back to Bo. You stand outside of the guard matron station.
Beatrice! Beatrice!
There's it's hard to tell from the early morning sounds and the kind of the early morning life of Cobalt, but you hear things like moving and rustling on the inside, and eventually you watch as the door and there stands Beatrix, her hair in a nest. It's just a mess, very dark circles under her eyes, and she looks exhausted.
Aww.
We should have
Oh.
waited.
Bo, come in. Are the others here with you?
No, it's just me.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can tell them. Are you all right?
I just went through a sewer and just watched my horse die. What do you think?
I'm. Oh, okay. Come in, come in. And she ushers you in.
He, like, coughs and spits probably out some blood.
Do you go in?
I go in, yeah, but, like,
Okay.
right before he, like, coughs and spits up some blood.
Okay, so you enter and you see this small room. There's like a very old Western kind of like. There's a single jail cell at the back, and like a desk and a chair, and to the left of you is like another room that has a closed door. And she goes to the desk and sits in the chair, and she says, "Come here. Take a rest first. Well, I suppose I'd like to hear your end of the story first."
Well, we did the heist. Um, he's probably like ruffles through his bag. Does he still have those notes from?
He doesn't have the
from-
notes. He has.
You have
he has
one
a
of them.
page.
You have
I have a page?
paper. Yeah.
Okay. And I apologize. Does it say still what it said?
So as you pull it out from your bag, which is kind of still wet from sopping in sewage water, you pull it out and the ink is still there, and she like kind of oh my god, oh it smells
Yeah.
awful.
Here, it's bad. It's what happens when you fall in the sewage water.
Oh,
He
oh,
like
God.
shakes it out. He like shakes it out. If are there any windows?
No,
Ah,
there's
fuck.
one, but it's in the adjacent room.
Okay, he walks outside the house and like shakes it out like outside, and then walks back in and hands it to her.
She like very gingerly grabs it and reads it.
I'm sorry, we got attacked in the sewers.
It's oh god, it's all right. Oh my. And it's the note about basically just a person addressing Melina as being like a slave. She's
Yeah.
like, "This is awful. Where did you get this?"
We found it in a vault. And one more thing. One of your men is down. What's left of one of your men is down in the sewers.
And at that her face kind of darkens a little bit, and she says, "Oh,
Did I? Yeah, I took the saddlebag with me, or I took the saddle and
Yeah.
the saddlebags with me, so I handed her the note that was inside of Dusty's saddle.
do you hand her the ring?"
He doesn't have the ring.
Oh, who has the ring?
I have the ring.
Oh,
Magnus
alright.
has the ring.
She says,
Should have waited.
"All right, well, I'll try to link this to a handwriting I can see. I sent
was
a
a-
detachment down there. Did you? First of all, okay, hang on. Tell me from start to finish what happened. No pauses, please."
We went into the mansion, escaped a couple of traps, and we found a big room with a bunch of statues and a vault. And soon after we found an illusion of Melina, and we found out it was an illusion. Opened up the vault with a riddle. Um, all right,
It's all right.
and we we fought an enormous stone lion that somehow came to. It was probably just a security system, and then we went inside of the vault. We didn't loot it, but obviously we looked around for everything, found this note, found much, much more about this about Melina and supposedly whatever happened to Abe's partner. We went into the sewers to escape because Magnus had a rune on them that would probably incriminate them. Found my dead horse, found one of your dead men, and then we got, or before that we got attacked, and then we
Attacked.
left.
Attacked by what?
Remember those vampire things that were around the first day we got here?
So I was right. Okay, and continue.
That's it. We got beaten so bad that Daenerys had to carry us out. I don't know. There's too much going on right now.
I get it. If you need to take a break, that's perfectly fine. Let's go find the rest of your party.
Hopefully they're at the inn. I don't know.
All right, let's go look. And she gets up, and she kind of. You see that the last look she gives you before starting to walk out is kind of one of really deep pity. And she's like, "Oh, right." And she turns around and goes to the desk and grabs a stack of papers. And you two begin making your way to the Hearthfire Inn, which I'm assuming is where the rest of you went.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you four are now standing in the Hearthfire Inn. The dwarven lady is no longer there. This time it is Alrune. He's standing at the bar, and you can see that he is, again, lost in thought. Curiously, the regulars you saw earlier, the kind of drunkards and the people who are still sleeping off hangovers, aren't here today.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Is-
take a shower.
Okay.
I am going to sit at just one of the tables. Just kind of rest my head on the table.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go upstairs and take a shower as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and Daenerys is going to take a shower as soon as Magnus is done.
All right. So by the time you're done, we'll say that over that amount of time, with just the walking and everything, you guys can take another short rest if you want to, or you can save it for a long rest, whatever you want.
Just-
But
Wait, do I still get oh,
no, you don't.
damn.
Bo and Beatrix, you two walk into the Hearthfire Inn. The kind of same smell of beer and shitty breakfast food wafting in and hitting you in the face, clearing your senses of the sewage you've been covered in. The similar one single wooden pillar holding up the roof, you presume, and the smattering of tables and chairs.
Well, once we get there, Bo is immediately like, I am going to go wash my ass and wash my clothes and everything else. And he just walks off and up to the stairs.
I'd like to say that, like, by now, Magnus is just, like, in the corner on a table, just, like, probably asleep or something.
Okay.
You just passed out.
Is there? I'll ask you guys now. Is there anything that you five would in character want to talk to, or would all of you just go for a long rest?
I think we would just
I'm
go
going for a long rest.
bed.
please.
Yeah.
I was.
I think that Daenerys would send a message to her brother, but I can DM you that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that. Beatrix also goes up to Alrune and she says, "Do you have a spare bed?" And he's like, "What? Yes. Yeah, of course. Free of charge. Oh, what's his fucking voice? Jesus Christ.
Irish.
Yes, of course. Free of charge. No problems, no problems." And she says, "Thank you." And she goes upstairs, and you all take a long rest. You can
Does
remove
that
a point of exhaustion.
Okay. During my long rest, I would like to do something though,
Okay. What are you gonna do?
other than cleaning myself. I'm gonna take out my will and
Okay.
find out it's not there.
Yeah, you reach into your pocket, and your will is gone.
Oh.
In that case, Bo just gets out another paper and starts writing something down again.
Fucking damn it. God damn it. Magnus is just gonna start a collection of wills.
Amazing. Okay. With that, as you take a long rest, Rue, you slip back into your elven meditative state, and the same memories wash over you. The sky opening up, your mother saying, "Run!" The feeling of dread, and that same woman with the maid of the cosmos, the stars, with her back to you. And before you know it, you come back to consciousness.
I feel like these visions would just make Rue more tired than when she first went to bed. These are exhausting. Great. Awesome.
All right. And Magnus, as soon as you wake up,
Oh, fucking damn it.
you hear in your head, "Hey, listen, I know you're probably busy, but I don't know. We thought Ember was getting better, and she's not. And that's it."
I can send something back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get
That's-
27 words.
Hang on.
Was it 25?
It's 25.
25, yeah.
There's nothing you can do? No items, magic, anything? There's gotta be something. Hang on, pause. I'm not done, I'm just thinking. Let me know if there's anything that I can do to help. Update me. And that's it.
Okay. So, Daenerys, in response to your message, almost immediately, you hear, "Daenerys, the investigation here is still ongoing. Can't send any help. Please be careful."
All right.
All right. And with that, we'll say for the purpose of convenience, you all, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, you reconvene in the Hearthfire Inn's tavern area.
Great. Awesome.
Okay. So you five watch as Beatrix comes down the stairs. She looks incredibly refreshed. Bo, from last you saw her, she looks like a new woman. Her short bob cut hair is once again combed, and she has more vitality in her face, although still dark bags. She's still holding the stack of papers, and she approaches the table and she says, "So, you have been through quite a bit, as I've heard."
You could
Magnus
say
just
that.
slowly starts crying.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is
no
definitely
shit.
one way to describe what has happened.
His head's just like in his hands and his elbows on the table, just like, oh.
Well, you did your part in your investigation. I really deeply thank you for that. However, it seems, and she takes one of the papers and puts it on the table and slides it. It seems it was all for nothing. The ship you found, the Cresting Wave, has been directly correlated with Abe Gromore's estate and his dealings. Knowing that, I went to investigate last night, only to watch his estate go up in flames. A body was found, but we're entirely uncertain if it was him or not, as it was burnt to a crisp. That being said, I sent a small detachment of guards after I found out that Abe has been taking various forms of our city and not replacing them. One of them is a sewer system map.
Oh, I'm gonna pull that out of my pocket and hand it to her. Here you go.
She kind of
Now you
takes
don't
it
have to
slowly.
replace it. That's
Magnus,
one of the
please.
ones he gave us.
Magnus,
Oh.
please give her the ring from the guy.
Oh, right. I'm gonna hand her the separate pouch that I had of his ring, and the copper and the silver. I have it written down. Yeah, the ring, copper, and silver.
She
And
takes it.
give a vague description of the guard.
Oh,
He was
oh
really
my
young.
God.
And
yes. All right. I'll make sure this gets back to his family. He's not one of the one I sent down there.
You sent someone down there?
Yes. He had the map of the sewer systems, and so I thought, well, after his estate goes up in flames, if he's still alive, where would he go? And probably the one place he studied most. So I sent a small detachment of guards down there.
oh,
And Daenerys, you remember 3 dead bodies of guards as you ran to help Bo from being unconscious. They haven't reported back yet, but I can only hope they found something.
Say that I saw some guards down there. Not alive, though. Unfortunately.
By the gods. Alright. Well, that may confirm my suspicions.
Suspicions?
Yes, I for a while I thought that the creatures, as you told me, they only showed up at night, and they've only ever showed up at night. People have only been disappearing at night. So I figured, well, what if they're afraid of the light, and thus the sewer systems, thus Abe, thus the connection. And apparently you fought some of them, so yes. Is there anything else you know?
I'm gonna start pulling out the note, the shredded note that was found in Melina's, like all the shit we
About
found in her
the-
vault
about the Grimlocks?
and then I'm gonna pull out the, wait, hang on. I'm gonna pull out, fuck, I have it written down.
Her journal?
Her journal, Delaware? Delano Gromer's journal. The ripped note. And then the bejeweled chest that we got from there. This is all the information that we did find at Melina's that I thought might be useful to you, particularly this, and I'm gonna slide her the like ripped note kind of put back together ish so you can it's readable.
Oh, okay. And she kind of takes the bejeweled chest and looks at it and then flicks it open. And she says, "What?" And she, from behind it, she grabs and pulls out a small vial, a single vial. And on the inside is what looks to be a black liquid with a cork corking it. She says, "What on earth is this?" She looks to you.
Can I make a perception check to maybe see if it's the same shit that we've been like the stuff that came out of Spencer's mouth?
Yeah, if you want to.
I would like to. I feel like it's blatantly obvious that it is, but you know, it could just be oil. How did you do that? I got a nat 20 plus 2.
Okay, so you can't tell that it's the same stuff, but from looking at it, you can immediately tell it is magical. It has some sort of magical effect.
Do I know what sort of magical effect it would be?
No.
Okay.
Does any hunter sense stuff go off?
Hunter sense? No.
Or hunter's bane, sorry.
Yeah, I know. No Fey Fiend or undead here.
Gross.
I can't tell you what it is, but she's been smuggling it to and from the city with the help of Abe. She was working for him, and they were striking deals, and then she ended up in debt to Maven, and then she's also slave to someone else. Don't know if that's Abe, Maven, or a third party. I might be missing, and we know yesterday that Abe and Melina had a meeting. We don't know where, and we thought that Abe may have burned down his estate to try to cover up something like a murder, perhaps.
Well, we found no halfling body, so...
Well, that's...
And you can watch as she kind of slumps back into her chair and she says, "This is all just getting more confusing."
We might also have another predicament, and I'm just gonna kind of look like to Bo. What do we want to do with this? This is the homeless man and the accident.
Okay,
It's technically a really
there
big
was-
accident.
There was a homeless man as well in the sewer. His name is Spencer. We left him with Abe for...
It was 2 days.
We left him with Abe for 2 days, and
We think he might have accidentally
What?
started the fire.
and also another problem. He might have the same thing as me.
Wait. Sorry, you said your case was special.
I did. His is too.
So we don't
Oh.
know.
Oh my god. Okay, is there anything you know for certain?
We know
He
the
is a
monsters
blood
are
hunt.
coming from the sewers.
We know the monsters are coming from the sewers, and we know Spencer is his name, has the same condition as I do. He performed some of the same magic.
Okay.
And if he's still alive, he would be really, really, really useful to help
And
to
burn
treat
for
these
crisp.
things.
However, he is still very dangerous. We don't want to forget that.
He
He
is
barely
still-
made it out.
Yes.
He is
He
still
almost
very
killed Walt.
dangerous. But if we can
Oh,
somehow
God.
convince him
Oh,
to
God.
help us,
All right.
But
we
hold on,
can
hold
help
on.
him.
There was some that we did find. He had a
Oh.
ring of fire around him everywhere he went. If we could quench that, I don't know. I feel like that would help whatever the hell's going on with him. Because this is very different from what I went through.
Okay. All
Sorry.
right.
Sorry to throw this all at you at once. We're just like feeding information as we're getting it, you know.
It is
No,
quite a
it's-
lot, but we're just as confused as you.
All right. Well, okay. With that knowledge, how about we? Oh, fuck. All right.
I mean, I was gonna go back to the sewers to try to talk with him, cause kind of left a
Yes,
note saying that
let's
we
do that.
would help him.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's find him first.
Maybe one step at a time. This thing I think would be. And Magnus is doing like this weird little like thumbs up kind of thing, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be a decent person.
No, I agree. Maybe I should go with you as well.
One thing you need to make sure that you have, though, is something that has or something that can carry water.
Believe me,
I have a bucket.
plenty.
Magnus is
And
gonna pull out the
she-
breakfast bucket.
She, well, you can do that, but she holds up her hands, and you watch as water sprouts out of it, and then falls into an orb above it, and just starts floating.
Oh,
That's a lot more useful than a bucket.
that is.
And announced more stuff about your daily, aren't we?
It's quite a tale, actually. Maybe I'll tell you later time. But let's get going. The sun is, well, it's probably already afternoon.
That would probably be a good idea.
I agree.
All right. And she gets up and she says, "I expect all of you to lead the way."
Absolutely.
But just a second. And she turns and goes to Alrune, who is at the bar, and they begin talking.
Well, that went better than I expected.
It did, however, we need to discuss a plan. We can't just go down there and try what we did before. It's clearly not going to work.
Well, okay, so now we know the ever-smoking bottle works for sure.
And we know Beatrice can cast magic.
Which would be really, 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 really useful against him. I really don't want to hurt him. Because what happened to him is technically our fault. He was right in
It
that
isn't.
sense. We left him alone in the Underkeep Inn. And we took him there. So in some aspect...
Okay, yes, some of that blame is on us, but not
Not
the fire.
thing, and not the black ooze
No.
thing. I really want to help him. Because if he
I
has
understand
the
that.
information about the black ooze, how it spreads, and possibly
Yes.
what actually happened to him.
Okay, that information would be really nice to get if we get it. What is your plan for calming him down this time around?
Water?
Water again.
Smoke bottle?
That can't be our only idea.
Well,
It worked last time, technically.
I guess I could-
Partially.
If anything...
I guess
Sorry. Go ahead, Bo.
it's okay. I guess if I could blood curse him, or I guess I could bind him down.
We can't
Wouldn't that just make him
necessarily tie
upset?
up. Hey!
Well,
What,
I
couldn't
can.
we-
I can.
Sorry. Go ahead, Bo.
I was gonna say, if you really want me to tie him up, if once he's quenched and binded down, I can hog tie him.
I don't think rope will hold him,
Ooh.
considering the whole fire thing.
Well, the fire thing will go away, hopefully, once we put out the ring.
We hope. But Rue, don't
Beatrix
you
walks
have that
back.
immovable thing? We can like duke him in the air like you were talking about last time.
My base.
Yeah, that.
Hold on, Rue was saying something. Or not Rue, Beatrice was saying something.
Beatrix walks back, and as you're talking, she kind of looks at all of you and glances. "Do you always make plans up on the fly?"
Unfortunately, we don't exactly have much of a choice.
We don't really have the time to actually, you know, plan them out.
They're not very organized.
No, obviously not. All right, lead the way. I'll handle Spencer, if that is his name.
That is his name, yes.
That's what he told us his name was, at least.
Rue's gonna stand up and kind of wait for Magnus to lead the way, since he looked around and kind of identified the area where we came out.
I am gonna refill my water skin before we leave.
I'm gonna do the same. Oh God, please.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that too.
Can I-
Inventory.
Okay, quick question though. Can I fill up the empty bottles that we have from the potion of healing with water?
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
I would like to, because I took 3 of those yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm doing that as well.
Is there anything Lothric or Daenerys are you doing to prep?
I'm all good.
I think I'm fine.
I think this might go a lot better. Now that half of us aren't dead.
I hope so, anyway. Alright. Are we all just gonna go
Yeah,
and lead the way?
I'll start trying to retrace my steps.
All right. It takes you a little bit, and as you leave, once again, you smell the familiar afternoon air of the city. The kind of, again, sound starts dying down as people make their way back home or whatever it is they're doing, to a bar or an inn. As you walk, you can't help but notice more and more the looks people are giving you now. It's less of what it was before in that, oh, what a weird band of people, but more of a, oh, they're walking with the Beatrix. What are they doing? Are they in trouble? That kind of thing. And as you eventually find your way back to the sewer grate, it is around 8 in the afternoon. I'll say it's around 6, actually.
Okay.
And with that, Beatrix looks down into the sewer and her nose kind of crinkles and she's like, "Oh God, all right, after you."
Great.
Is it still? Did we leave it open?
You left it open, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oops.
get your breath of fresh air now, I guess.
Bo just jumps down.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna
So,
tie
Bo-
a rope.
As the first one down, it's not that far of a drop. It's like a
Okay.
5-foot drop.
Oh, never mind then.
As you fall down, the first thing you notice is the ash and debris. It litters your floor. It litters the ground below you, and the smell of freshly burned fire still is there. The second thing you notice is the false wall is now gone and has been what looks to be exploded.
Oh shit.
The third thing you
Oh.
notice is a slip of paper sitting delicately on a small mound of debris on the threshold of where the wall was to what is, as you look beyond it, a cave. And the small paper is the very same paper that Magnus let flit down below before.
I'm jumping in after Bo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll jump in after Magnus.
I'll do the same thing.
Before Daenerys jumps in, she gives her wings one last chance to stretch and
Okay.
jumps in after everyone.
Alright, and then Beatrix follows. And all of you notice the exact same course of events. Magnus, being as you wrote it, you notice... I'll say that you landed closer to the note itself. You notice that there is more writing on it now.
Pick it up and read it.
It says... Figured it was the least I could do. And that's it.
Oh.
Is this a good thing or a bad? I feel at first I was like, oh, he helped us, but now I don't know if this is good.
It's a good thing. Don't worry.
Okay.
So the door to it is completely gone.
The wall is gone.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, door.
Heavy
wall,
breathing
sorry.
intensifies.
Yeah, I'm worried about my NPC. Can I retrace my steps like past the little floopy flip floor thing? Like point out to Beatrice, hey, don't walk on that, you'll fall. I'm gonna go around the hall and like into the original room. Is there?
The room that he was in
Yeah,
before,
the big old boss.
he's no
fight.
longer there. The fire has gone out, and other than the burning corpses or burnt corpses, there's nobody in this room.
Okay, what about?
Maybe he's in the cave.
Hang on. What about the gnome and the guard?
The gnome and the guard are both gone.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go back up with the group.
Okay. Beatrix kind of looks at you wandering around. So
The whole time I've been like, Spencer!
I am to assume that Spencer is gone and he did that?
All of it.
It would seem like it, yes. That wall was still standing whenever we left yesterday.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Are we seriously going to go down there?
What other choice do we have?
Well, here goes
So-
nothing. I'm gonna.
Lothric,
Ooh.
you remember that at the threshold and asking about it. You remember the voice screaming at you. Without asking this time, though, you hear, "It's safe now."
I
Magnus,
think we can
ooh,
go
sorry.
through. It feels safe. Like before, I felt something bad, but I think we're okay now.
Good vibes? Magnus is doing a weird little thumbs up, like, good vibes?
Actually,
Yeah.
Bubba's gonna look down and try and see if he senses anything from 50 feet down again.
You only were able to do that because of the magic that Lothric was casting.
Eh, shit. Never mind.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna start forward and I'm gonna cast, on my hand, what is it? Produce Flame? As, like,
Okay.
a torch. And.
Okay,
Any
so
objections before we go?
Nope. Let's get this over with.
Yep, sounds good.
alright, so all of you enter into the dimly lit cave using Magnus's flame. You enter the cave, and you see sort of this winding path. And as you walk, more, and you come to your first branching path.
Are there.
Oh.
Wait, that's armor right there, isn't it?
That's a dead dude.
That's
Oh, those
shit.
are rocks.
Ah, fuck.
That's rocks. That's a dead dude, and that's a spare torch.
Ooh!
Hey,
And
I would
we
like
can-
to loot the
We
dead
can see
dude.
the dead dude!
As you get closer to the corpse, it's completely bones. This guy's been here a very long time.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Lothric, were you saying something?
No.
He just said that he wanted to loot the corpse.
Oh.
But
Okay.
there's no loot to be had.
Not.
Magnus, you were gonna go on. You were gonna say something.
Oh, I was gonna go pick up the torch and hand it to Rue.
Sure, I'll take it.
Here, or does one of the humans want. I'm technically fine without the fire. This is more for you guys. Here you go.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the torch, light it, and hand it to Beatrix.
She takes it. Thank you.
Of course.
And she immediately dips the torch into the flame that you're making, and it. And she takes it, and she says, "Well, which way do we go?"
Are there any scorch marks around that, like, would tell us where
Not
to
that you
go?
can see.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, Bo is probably picking out a torch and taking the phoenix feather and lighting it with that.
Oh, I can... That
The
works
phoenix
too.
feather can't produce flame itself.
Damn it!
Here you go. Give me.
That's a
Give
shame.
me. Let me.
Alright, take the damn torch.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it with my pinky.
Like a little lighter?
Like real classy, yeah, real classy like, and I'm just gonna go back to just being a fireball in my hand, or my hand encased in
This
fire, or whatever.
mug ass little motherfucker.
Okay. So which direction are you guys going?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for right. That feels good.
So you head to the right, and the first thing you notice is the charred and blackened corpse of something. And the second thing you notice is a small cliff face barring your way.
Oh, well,
Rue's gonna go up and kind of like investigate this body here, see if there's any like distinguishable features.
It is a charred, blackened, burnt corpse. If there were any distinguishable features, they are burnt away. They're gone.
It would have to be dental. That would probably be the best way to find it.
I don't
Unfortunately, Rue is not a.
Rue didn't take the dentist feature.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just gonna say this now. I don't think Rue is a field medic with access to dental records. Just saying.
No, unfortunately, she's not. She doesn't have enough knowledge about the present about that. So she's just gonna be like,
I don't think there is dentistry in this day and age.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
If there isn't medieval dentistry, then it has to be magic.
That's fair.
Or it's just birds.
Nearest is gonna look down the cliff and kind of see if there's anything down there.
It's a vertical cliff. Sorry, it's kind of skewed. Here, I'll give you a little bit more. There you go. It's a vertical cliff. It's about 10 feet
Okay.
tall.
Okay.
Does anyone feel like getting on my shoulders? Seeing?
With my talons, can I climb this cliff?
Ooh.
Not with any
Why?
more advantage than a normal person, no.
Okay.
I think we should go the other way. We're clearly stopped here, and we don't want to waste any energy that we might need by climbing something. So let's try the other way.
I think you're right. If anything, we can just come back. Unless we're dead, but you know.
Okay,
We're not
so you
Really
guys go the other way?
optimistic there. Love that. Yeah, we're gonna go the other way.
I mean, hey, if I'm dead, I'll have my will. And Bo like looks around, see who has a reaction.
Magnus
Okay.
slowly turns his
Roll,
head.
roll an insight check. Magnus, roll a deception check. For me.
Magnus is just staring at the wall.
Insight, that's for, so would I be able to, yeah, I guess I add both my proficiency modifier and the bonus.
No, you just add your bonus. That's it.
Oh, okay, but I'm proficient in it.
Oh, are you? Then
Yeah.
yeah, you add the whole thing, dude.
Okay, then 16.
16, motherfucker! What the fuck?
Okay, so
Rollies? Rollies?
Really? Can we?
yeah, if you want to, if that's how you want to
Rollies!
proceed.
Really?
But you have to do it in roll 20. So do
Okay.
a / roll
Okay.
d20. That way we
Rollies.
know that none of you are cheating.
Yeah. No, that.
What is that?
Let me. Wait, hang on.
So, is it just a flat roll?
Just a flat
Fuck!
roll. Okay. Bo,
No!
you see that Magnus,
Magnus
although
is
very
intently staring
slyly,
at a wall.
is not looking your way, and everybody else is just kind of like, what?
Ah, okay. You know,
And
you could have just told me.
Shut the fuck
with
up.
that,
Burn it.
you guys continue walking.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
come into a larger chamber. And the first thing you notice is the light being given off by purple flames.
Oh.
And a soft glow, no light needed for the rest of the room, is given. And you see scorch marks and more burnt bodies.
Spencer!
He's got worse.
Spencer!
Fire purple.
That, honestly, that's cool as shit.
It is like really cool.
As somebody who's
but
made
that
it, that's scary, but cool as shit.
that ain't right.
Do you, with Daenerys's background, does she know anything about purple fire?
You would be able to tell that through some strange magic that is affecting the creatures you were fighting before, when flame takes root in a soul, it burns purple.
Oh.
I guess Poe's gonna just gently walk up and just... Spencer?
No Spencer here.
No, Spence. Alright,
Well,
we're
then
just
he's-
kind of like
he's
walk
gonna-
between.
You see
Bo's
more
running
of
up to this person then.
Are they alive
Okay.
or?
They are
Well, that's what I'm
another
checking.
burnt, charred corpse, and as you get closer, you notice that there's heat to the flame.
Oh, be careful.
Ooh, fun.
Beatrice, can you try and put this out?
She says, "I suppose so."
Oh, wait,
And
wait. Don't waste
Beatrix,
the
I
spell.
don't think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna toss
Oh.
Bo one of the water bottles that I made. Here, use this instead. Don't.
Alright.
We might need that.
Guys, I don't think this is the best idea.
No,
Only
hold
souls
on.
burn purple.
Okay, what happens if we put out?
What happens if
So-
we don't put it out?
Wait, will it kill
You
the
can make an
spell?
Arcana check if you want to, Daenerys.
Can I assist her on that?
A second.
I'll say no.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I fail.
Okay, so even with a wait, what was the roll?
You don't want to know.
It was
It's not a high DC. Just tell me the roll.
But that one.
Oh, okay, yeah, you don't know. Never mind.
I just gave Aaron one of my d20s to see if the power of friendship can help them again.
No.
Do you still have? You still have your inspiration, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You can use that if you want.
Is this like enough to need inspiration? Like, is this important?
No, but you can use it if you want to.
I think it's more lore based than anything, but like minor lore.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay for now.
Okay. So, yeah, there's no Spencer, and all right, what are you gonna do, Bo? Are you gonna try to put it out?
I don't have like a stick on me, do I?
No, I mean, maybe
Uh,
a sword.
You can try to
I'm
balance
just-
it on the tip of your sword and then dump it over, like standing
No.
away from it.
No, I'm not gonna try and put this out.
Or you could throw it.
Tinder.
Let's just
No.
stay away from the weird fire.
Well, hold on, I want to try some. What is the tinderbox? Usually dry cloth soaked in light oil. Flint, tinder. I guess I'm going to, like, just take out a piece of cloth from my tinderbox and, like, see if that lights it on fire?
It doesn't catch flame, and even like the flames start licking at your, and you feel like you start to feel heat.
But it's not, like, enough heat to, like, hurt
It's-
or anything?
It's like a very mild warmth.
Huh.
Oh, so it's kind of, like, prickly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like, you
turn-
know how if it's really cold outside and then you go inside where it's warm, it's that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's that warm
like the
feeling
worst
caressing your
feeling.
hands and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I?
that
turn
ain't
it to
that
the-
ain't right.
Odd. Okay.
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys continuing?
Yeah, we're gonna. I think so. We think
Okay.
we should.
You notice easily enough that the scorch marks do lead that way.
I'm gonna go that way.
All right. So
Yeah, I'll
Lothric,
follow Lothric.
Yep.
as you
me
walk
too.
in, you see more. You see another burnt, scorched body, more debris. And as you keep continuing, it reveals another burning corpse and more embers left behind.
Well, Beatrice, welcome to everything that we've dealt with for the past day.
I think these bodies just keep
Da-da.
multiplying.
Anything you guys want to do here?
This kind of dark spot. Does this continue leading onto a path, or is it a dead end?
You can walk in and see.
Yeah. Can we walk in? That'd be great.
Yeah. You walk in and you see more, and you see a
Uh,
very large ramp going down further, and you see the stone start to turn into a darker hue as it gets lower in.
Is there anything going? Is that just a pile of rocks, Cole? I need you to be
It's
honest.
more rocks, dog.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There's
Sorry,
no
guys.
loot in here, alright?
I-
There was the
I'm-
torch
no,
and
no.
that's it.
No. It's not that. It was my Zelda brain was just like, I should blow that up. See what's behind it.
I need some ores from that pile of rock right there. Rue's gonna keep kind of like walking a little bit down that ramp, being vigilant, but still,
Okay.
like, curious walking down.
You see more scorched earth and another purple burning body.
Great! We're getting places.
Um,
Is this just a different
wanna
model
walk
of
over
scorched
here.
person?
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
well.
Okay.
I would like to walk here.
Okay. So you see
See what it reveals.
another ramp going down even darker and deeper, but there's no Spencer here.
Oh.
Well,
Does
You
that,
can
going.
roll.
does that
You can like investigate the area if you want to.
okay.
I'd like to.
does that
I'm sorry,
wall
what were you
on
asking?
the far side, is that just a wall with the body? Does it just stop?
This?
No,
I got a 17 on
What are you talking about,
investigation.
man?
this one.
Oh, that just stops. I can't tell if you can't see it because I see everything.
Yeah.
Um,
now we can see the edge.
So Lothric, you find another note resting at the base of the next ramp here.
Okay, I'll pick it up. What does it say?
It says, "Didn't get much further from this. Went back. Don't look for me."
So this part right here is a dead end, I presume.
No, that goes further in.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's saying that this is as far as he went?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
Well-
right.
He couldn't have just vanished.
You guys were asleep for 8 hours.
We were this like
Yeah, get that right.
maybe he went back
Okay.
to the sewers.
I'm just gonna continue going down.
Okay. So, is everybody following him?
Hesitantly, but yes.
I kind of
Okay.
want to go back
Did
to that.
Lothric did Lothric tell us about the note, or do we not know?
I don't know, did he?
I told everybody about the note. It looks like Spencer didn't get any further than this. This is as far as he went. That's what the note says, and I show everybody the note.
Well, maybe we should look elsewhere then. Or I guess continue if it really strikes your fancy.
I think we should look a little deeper. It's possible he's still down here.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe, as much as I hate the idea of going deeper into this, I feel like in order to throw us, if he really doesn't want us to find him, he might be lying to throw us off his trail. Maybe he did go further than this.
We should go deeper. That's what I think.
There's also
I
that
want
cliff
to try and
still.
scare him.
It's also
Well,
the light.
Alrighty then.
climb
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and go deeper.
Okay. So Lothric, while you guys can keep talking if you want to. Lothric, you start walking down. And as you start walking, I need to know if everybody follows him or if you guys keep talking or what.
Rue's gonna notice that Lothric has started walking down without everyone, so she kind of just shrugs and starts following him.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm coming with.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for
Yeah.
a little bit.
How long are you waiting for?
Just like a few minutes. I don't want them like ahead of me. I just like have
Okay.
a hunch.
So you four walk in along. Beatrix stays out with Magnus just to make sure if any more monsters come in, you're not alone. Lothric, you're the first one to hear voices. And as you four are walking, it takes you a second to realize that it's getting darker, even with your dark vision, Rue.
Okay.
And very soon you're in pitch black. And you hear... I need to pause the music. You hear, echoing off the stone chambers of the dark hewn stone of this cave, you hear, let's see, where is it? You hear, "It seems your branch has ultimately failed, Abe."
Malachi, please, I just need another week. I'm contracted for another week.
Unfortunately, ever since your brood's incident during the festival, he has determined that they are far too unintelligent to serve. Not to mention the fact that one of our doors, Wing, managed to destroy your brood without so much as a thought not but 4 hours ago. And then you hear Melina's voice. "Malachi, I don't think this is the best course of— Silence, bitch! Do you forget who you belong to?" And you hear a soft smack reverberate off the walls.
Ah, hell no! What the hell?
I suppose you think your revolting halfling children are safe? Is that it? Very good. As I was saying, Abe, you are no longer needed, and as such, your work here is— Oh. Abe, my dearest half-orc, you didn't manage to have someone follow us down here, did you? The outdoor spawn was one thing, he left of his own volition. But this—
Not that I know of, Malachi. It is entirely impossible for anyone to find us here.
Then what about you three? You brutish monsters. And then you hear,
We did not bring no one down with us.
ugh, even your speech is revolting. And you hear another one say,
Perhaps you would enjoy better the taste of my hands.
and you hear a quick scuffle ensue. And then you watch as the cave around you flashes in a bright white light, and you hear, and the
Ew.
light dies down. And then it says, ugh. Disgusting. Touched by the curse, but they can't stand a little sunshine. No. Abe, I smell some interesting people. A bird? Interesting. What are they doing down here? Oh. Oh my, another of Ardor's spawned, but this one seems to have less curse flowing through him. Another point for Ardor, Abe. Another. And, oh, by Lolth, Abe! You've made us some powerful enemies, haven't you? Now, what is that smell I smell? Oh. Come out, you few and meek, so I can lay my eyes on you and know for certain.
So we're not gonna do that, right?
A little late. Howdy.
And Magnus,
Gentlemen.
it's been a few minutes.
Yeah, I would have assumed that I had already, like, started walking down with Beatrix
Okay.
How
and
did-
Zoe and everything. Did
Gentlemen, lady.
Hang on, what'd you say, Magnus? Did you what?
Did we, by chance, at all see the flash of white? 'Cause
It was too far down for you to see it. It was around too many curves. Anyway, continue, Bo.
Howdy, gentlemen, lady, whoever the hell you are.
We
Come
can't see them,
closer.
right?
No, you can only hear them. It is pitch black down here.
Okay.
Come
Well, for-
closer so that I don't kill you now.
Forgive me, I can't see in the dark.
Let's just turn
Oh,
around.
right, of
What are
course.
you
And
doing?
you hear a snap of the fingers, and all at once you are completely overwhelmed by what you see. You all walk in,
Okay.
and you hear a, oh, right, and a snap of the fingers, and what you see first overwhelms you. Standing across from you is a drow. They have one side of their head shaved, and the other one incredibly long white hair. Let me look. He's very lengthy, and his face is covered in piercings of gold and silver. He's dressed in very long elven robes, but that are dyed very black. And sleeves on his shirts, or no sleeve on his robes, and you can see a lot of scars running down his arms and across his wrists. The thing you notice, though, is that the very darkness and shadows of his face in the moonlight of in the light of the bonfires and the casting circle is that the shadows seem darker on him than on anyone else. And the darkness seems to almost wrap around him like a hug. And as he sees you all, he smiles. And he says, "Oh, and a descendant of the primordial flame. And a human." And you all feel immediately your bodies tense up and lock, and you can't move.
Oh no.
He walks up to you, and first he looks
Ew.
at Lothric. And he says, "My, oh my, I've heard that the Juan Entel Kesir had survived, but who knew that their blood would be so watered down?" And Rue, at the words Juan Entel Kesir, for the first time in the 20 years you came out of wherever it was you were, you hear Elvish. The Elvish you knew. The Elvish you know. The rest of you who speak Elvish, you hear the equivalent of what is Latin to English. There are words there for certain, but you only really recognize concepts. The equivalent of, like, tempest and man. Rue, you hear child of the storm.
The child.
Oh.
And then he looks to you, Rue, and he says, "Oh my." Rue, he begins speaking in Elvish. And the crazy thing is that you understand him, but over the last 20 years you've heard this broken, shitty Elvish. And it's never been what you knew. He says, "I did not expect an ancestor such as yourself to be here." And you have full capability to talk to him.
Okay. An ancestor. What do you mean?
Oh dear. Do you have no ansrivar? No memory? You are an ancestor of mine, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know who you are. I don't understand. What is all of this?
Well, that's far too many questions for a pretty face like yourself to ask. I am one of your Damia, a child or a descendant. You see, long time ago, we worshipped a goddess. You know the goddess I speak of.
Of course.
But yet, when the goddess left, we were all called Derau. Or Drow, as they're now known. Terrible shortening of the word, I think.
I left. She helped us.
Ha! Helped? Do you have any idea what it's like living without a purpose?
Without a purpose? You
Yes.
don't. You must have abandoned your god, because we had have a purpose.
How little you know. Well, I can smell the ancestry in you, so I know that you're not faking. Perhaps you have lost your Ansrivar. And with that, he stops talking to you.
Lovely. Thanks, sir.
So he
Anyways.
begins to have a conversation in that same kind of really weird elvish as you heard him talk with before, and Rue begins responding in kind. And you can pick up small aspects. You understand the word drow. You understand the word like power and memory. But that's about it.
Memoriam, Imperium, and
yeah.
Dark Elf.
It's like that shit. And he then turns to Abe. He turns around and he says, "Abe, I have a new project for you. You were going to get along just fine, and we would have killed you, but..." He turns back around. "If you kill the rest and save these two, the Juan Tel Kessier and the elf, your charge will be done, and you can leave without any recompense." And he steps back, and all at once you watch as the shadows wrap around him, and he disappears. And you can still hear him say, "As much as I would love to watch, unfortunately I have an appointment to make with him. Have fun." And with that, you watch as Melina also gets wrapped in shadow and disappears. You all feel the pressure in your bodies release, and you're able to move again. And you watch as Abe looks at all of you and just says,
I thought sending you there would get you caught and get you out of this mess. I do apologize for what I have to do.
and he walks into the center of the summoning circle.
You don't gotta
From
do that.
his-
You don't.
From his pocket, he pulls out a small vial of black liquid,
Oh shit.
Do not drink that.
Don't.
uncorks it, and he throws it back. And
Abe!
swallows.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
DM, quick question. Can you type that name that figure
name?
called me?
The Latin.
Oh, yeah.
Elvish.
Yes, please. I'm taking that for notes.
Please. I need it too.
I gotta learn some, like, Elvish, man.
That's kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's badass.
That is super.
But continue. Sorry for
That's
the
your
interruption.
title, dude.
That's okay.
That's sick.
Nutted.
He swallows it, and you all watch as he drops the vial, and he begins chanting something in a very lulled hush. And Beatrix steps forward, and she says, "Abe, what is the meaning of all of this?" And he finishes chanting, and he looks up, and he says,
I'm sorry.
and he draws his axe. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Poop,
Yeah.
dude.
Man. The only thing I could think of whenever you said he started chanting was, one, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and then hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
Mac Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac Whopper.
19.
I also rolled a 19.
Ew.
I got an 18.
I've got a 15.
I got a 16.
Okay. Rue and Bo, I need you both to decide who goes first if you want to.
Who's the higher dex?
I
That's a
got
good
an
question.
18.
I think it's a bow.
I feel like it would be better if Rue went
Well-
after, so that way, in case one of us does something dumb.
That's fair, so I can save your guys' ass.
Please.
Please.
Please, Mama Cleric.
Alright, we'll let Bo go.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Rue is gonna start a medical bill for all of us, and we're all gonna be indebted to her for life.
Oh, that tab is gonna be awful.
Okay, so
I hope Daenerys
Already
pays it
climbing.
because they're rich.
starting off,
Fuck
Bo,
you.
you go first.
Alright. Yeah. 30. Yep. Okay. That's
Yep.
not the tool I want. That's what I want. That's my entire movement. And I'm. Is it an action to equip my sword?
Unfortunately, this time, yes.
Then I'm taking out my greatsword.
Okay. That'll bring us to, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Not yet.
Okay, so that'll bring us to Rue.
Alright. Rue's going to move as well. She's gonna probably go the same distance, honestly. She's gonna go.
Besties, frenzies.
We're gonna be besties.
Oh my god,
is
we're
that
just
here?
besties.
Y'all are gonna
Okay.
Is that
get
you?
murked by a
Yeah.
multi-attack.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I watched
That's
you
okay.
move there and I was like, cone of flames, cone of flames, cone of flames.
Put a flames
It'll-
multi-attack, right?
It'll be fine.
We're gonna
Alright.
die!
And I'm gonna equip my mace.
All right. That'll
And
bring
that'll
us
be my
to Lothric.
Alrighty then. There, okay.
Right here, I believe, is where you.
Pink right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move there and I will equip my greatsword.
Okay. And that'll bring us to Beatrix's turn. She's going to equip her crossbow.
Oh, good. Thank God we have a ranged person on this team.
Yes!
I mean-
besides Daenerys.
Aside
I
from
mean, I
Daenerys,
also have a
of course.
crossbow, but
And that'll bring
You
us to. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a tiny hand crossbow.
Oh, adorable.
That'll bring us to Abe's turn. And as he turns to you, you watch as he reaches down, grabs an axe, and reaches behind him and pulls out a shield, like a buckler. And as he looks at you, you notice from behind his circle-rimmed glasses, drops of ink begin to fall and roll down his face from his eyes.
why'd you have to go and do that, Abe?
That's so disturbing.
Can I a perception check to see if it was either the related to the ink monsters we fought at the festival or the ones in the sewer?
No.
Oh, they're different.
Okay.
15, 20, 25. And he's going
No.
to charge
Oh.
up to you. And he's going to enter rage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's a barbarian. He's a barbarian. Yep. It's been nice, guys.
And
You-
he's going to look at you, Bo. And he's going to take a strike at you with his axe. And he's going to 23, which hits.
Oh.
And he does 8 points of slashing damage as he cleaves into your side with his hand axe. And he and it
Yeah. Ow.
Sound effect.
and with that it'll be Daenerys' turn.
Okay, so Daenerys is going to look at Abe Gromore and hold out her hand and say, "You've become a sworn enemy to House Baratheon."
Oh.
And with that, she'll cast Ice Knife.
Okay. As you do, he says,
That happened the moment they took him.
so you're casting Ice Knife?
Yes.
Okay. What is that a roll to hit?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so roll to hit him.
And I just rolled a natural 20, and I have a +6 DC on the Ice Knife, so that's a 26.
A natural 20 hits anyway, so
Was that the die that I gave you?
I just used the roll.
so roll 2d10.
2d10?
Yeah, she critted.
It was not the power.
That's a
of Fortune.
15.
Oh boy, okay. Bring it down to. There you go. Alright. And so the ice knife into his, like, lower sternum, and he and you watch as blood begins to pour out, and then it's replaced by ink. And from
Whoa.
where it tears the shirt, you can watch as his normal greenish skin begins to turn gray and starts spreading from the wound.
God damn it.
Oh, bloody good show.
He's so
That it'll
polite.
be Magnus's turn.
Okay, I'm going to. Hey God, that thing that I can do, can I cast it diagonally without hitting people?
Yes.
Cool.
You mean like
Like
how do you mean?
if, so say
If Daenerys is in the way, no.
no, obviously I would move, but if I were standing here-ish, would I be able to, from here, like...
No, so it's a 5-foot radius, so they would have to make
Okay.
a
Never
dex
mind.
check.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to ask because I wasn't 100% certain.
Oh my eyes.
Oh man.
Okay, well then I'm going to move over next to Beatrix, and I'm going to
Okay.
cast Sleep on Abe Gromore.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius.
Can I put it at the edge of where he's at?
You
Like over here?
can?
Like without being able to hit
Like
them? Like, cause like if I were to...
Yes, but I'm gonna rule it and say that I would still hit them because they're all adjacent.
Damn it. I guess I'll just move and pull out my rapier then.
All right, will that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, that will bring us back to Bo's turn.
Alright. Guess I'm just busting everything out now. Right. Crimson Ray.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Crimson Ray.
Okay.
I'm taking my greatsword and dragging it across my wrist. Takes 2 points damage, and now my sword is on fire.
All right.
Then the bow is going to take a swipe at him.
All right. So roll to hit him.
Cole, the straight roll was an 18.
Okay. What's your plus?
Okay, so that's +4, so
22?
20
That hits
22
him.
plus. Yeah, I was gonna say plus the proficiency bonus, so that's 24.
Yeah.
We're
Alright, that
overkilling
is-
today on our roll to hits.
For real.
I don't care. Homeboy sent us down here to die. 5, 6 plus 2, so 8.
Okay.
8 damage.
8 damage. He has resistance against all slashing damage, so he takes 4.
But
Is that your turn?
That's. I'm at this point. Fuck! I can't. I'm running backwards now.
Okay. He takes an opportunity attack on you,
1, 2, 3.
oh,
and he gets a 24.
Oh, cool.
balls.
Oh,
You
fuck.
take 9 points of slashing damage as the axe once again whips you across the arm.
And I'm down.
Okay, hey man, I need you to stop dying. I can't keep doing this.
Wait, how are
man.
you down, dog? You have 1 point.
Uh,
You took 8 last time and then 9 this time. You got 1 point left.
Homie, did you forget that the Crimson Right takes?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
You did this to yourself.
And I'm accepting that.
So you fall as you turn to leave. You
Hey.
fall unconscious. That'll bring us to Rue's turn.
All right, let's. Okay. So we're gonna cast Cure Wounds on Cowboy over here.
Thank you.
Yep, that's a D8. Pardon me just a sec. gotta remember.
I completely understand if you never want to heal me again after the Zoe.
You are going to stay down next time.
That's fair. That's fair. I've accepted that.
Your medical bill is in the millions. Alright, that is a 7.
Thank you.
You immediately go down from another axe hit as you lose more blood, and then you're back to consciousness.
God, I'm awake.
Is that your turn, Rue?
Yeah, you know what? If I do anything else, it'll be an opportunity, and I can't die, so...
Okay, so that'll bring us to Lothric's turn.
Okay. Move right there.
Okay,
And
so you
I'm
gain
going...
advantage because you're flanking.
Awesome. I am going to take an attack at him with my greatsword.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alrighty then. I got a 19.
That misses.
Oh, fuck.
What?
So
now we know.
And he ting off with the shield in his arm.
Now we know that we need 20s to hit him. Alright.
Oh, balls. Okay.
Remember your proficiency bonus, everyone.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
And he as he blocks, he says, "Oh, good swing, my good man." And with that, Beatrix is going to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to turn and take aim. But she misses. And the crossbow just ting and bounces off of him. That'll be his turn, and he's going to then turn to Rue and say,
I'm sorry, but you're too much of a liability. Maybe I can make you unconscious.
and he's going to take a swing at you.
That's some bullshit.
He rolled a nat 1, so he misses.
And the doctor
As he
lives another day.
and just whiffs you completely. With that, he's then going to use a luck point to roll again to try and hit you. And he rolled a 9, so he misses. Oh boy.
Hallelujah.
So, that's gonna be Daenerys' turn.
Daenerys is just gonna cast Ice Knife once again.
Okay, it'll be at disadvantage because he's at half cover at this point.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'll just do Ice Knife, and I'll do the rolls.
Okay.
What's 8 plus 16?
8 plus 6.
24. No, 22.
24.
Wait.
No,
8 plus
you're
6 is
so
12.
wrong.
That's so wrong.
14.
8 plus 14. Yeah, so I missed.
Oh, I thought of 16, sorry.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, dude, I can't do mental math, but that's not right.
Anyway, yeah, you trying not to hit your friends, you and throw it wildly. That'll bring us. Is that your turn,
Yeah.
Magnus? It is your turn.
I'm going to move over here with the crowd, I guess, because it's really the only thing I can do at the moment.
Okay.
Can I touch him?
Yeah, you would have. I mean, yes. It depends on what you're wanting to do.
I wanna,
Is
I
Magnus
wanna
being a
touch-
stereotypical board?
Shut up. I want to touch him where it looks like he's unarmored and cast Produce Flame.
Okay. Well, you'll have to make a physical attack because he is still trying to prevent you from hitting him.
Yeah. I figured. I just, like, it's a thing that I want to do. Where's my... 20 hit?
A 20 misses.
Fuck.
So he poof, and swats your hand out of the way before you can touch him.
It's not. Oh, dude. Okay.
Yeah, this is really frustrating.
His AC is really high.
Which
It's
is
really
stupid.
high.
Is that your turn?
I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Bo.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
So with that,
fucking
that'll bring
die.
us to Bo's turn.
If I slash at him, would that count as flanking, or does someone have to be here or here?
It'll be counting as flanking because there's two characters fighting him that are adjacent.
So that will be advantage with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 21.
So you whoof, ting off of his shield. And will that be your turn?
Look at bonus actions. I love bonus actions. I'm gonna blood curse of binding this fucker.
Okay. What does he have to do? Is it a strength roll?
Strength. Yeah, it's a strength roll. He's probably not
Alright.
jamming it.
Oh man.
What is he supposed to beat?
Strength roll of 11.
He beats it.
I figured.
So you flick blood onto him, but as it kind of begins to twist and wind around him, he shakes it off.
I wouldn't happen to be able to amplify that to make him.
No, it has to
Make-
take effect, I think.
Before. No, yeah, you're right. It's before it affects the target. I can choose to amplify it.
Damn. Cool.
Yeah. Yes, so he would still have to make the saving throw, and he still succeeds.
Damn. Oh.
Alright, so that'll bring us to Rue's turn.
It sure does. And I'm gonna swing my mace at him.
Okay. Give him the old 1-2 bonk.
Pretty much. You know, he's been a pain in the ass. Shit. That's a 16.
You missed.
I know.
Bloody good show. Yes, very good match.
As you whoof, and he dodges out of the way.
You know, I like the little compliments. I can't be too
So,
upset at him. This is
That'll
great.
bring us to Lothric's turn.
I would like to grapple with him from behind to hold him in place.
Okay, so make a strength check.
Okay. Oh fuck, that was cocked.
Who's he getting? Oh,
It's gonna be a 21.
he rolled a 25.
Fuck. Alrighty then.
So as you begin to try and grapple him, he says,
Well, you'll find that I took many wrestling classes in my youth.
and he whoof, and flips you over.
Hmm.
Damn,
Ouch.
Austin, he judoed you.
I know. I'm a
Will
little
that be your turn?
salty about that.
This
Yes,
is
that
not
is my
going
turn.
well.
Wait, Cole, hold on.
What's up, dog?
Because of the shard of the Fae, I need to roll on the wild magic table.
You do, but you would have to do it as a bonus action, and unfortunately you tried to use Blood Curse.
Okay, fair enough. So I guess I'll do that on my next turn.
Yeah. So with that, that'll bring us to Beatrix's turn, and she's going to take aim with her crossbow again. And as she shoots it, she's going to go, Carlos! And you watch as the bolt then and splinters into many bolts.
Oh, dude!
Nice.
And she hits him, and she rolls 3d6.
Woo! Thank you, Beatrix.
So the bolt, and it's all over him, and he goes, and And with that, that'll be Abe's turn, so he's going to then...
I have to get this over with. I'm sorry.
And he's then going to he's going to sheath his hand axe, and he's going to pull out a great axe, and he's
Hey,
then going
besties.
to cleave in a 5-foot radius.
Knew that was
Oh.
gonna happen.
So I need all
That's all
of
of
you to
us.
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
What did you roll, Dan?
11.
How did that happen?
I dropped it. 19.
19? Okay.
What was this? What was the saving throw?
Dex save.
Dexterity.
Hey, 20.
Why couldn't have been wisdom?
And I also got a 19.
Okay, so everybody but Rue succeeds. Rue, you take 2d8 damage.
Oh.
Or is that it? Hang on.
Oh.
Oh, it's 2d12. Oh.
Oh.
Do I have a d12?
I don't even know which one that one
More
looks
potions
like.
on me!
I do have two.
Fuck!
I have healing.
So, Rue, you take... so what'd you roll? Sorry.
Oh, that's what this one
It
looks
was
like.
a 9, 10, 11. I rolled an
It was
11. Sorry.
Okay, so you don't take reduced damage, so you take 18 points of slashing damage as the
18?
axe digs into your stomach and rips parts of you out as it...
Hey guys, your doctor's down.
And he goes,
Oh, bloody hell. I'll have to stabilize her later.
and with that, that'll be Daenerys' turn.
Oh god.
God.
I suggest we back away. Get distance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm gonna miss everything because you're standing right in front of him.
Somebody make a hole.
Kenny's gonna throw her javelin.
Okay. So I'll say, because Rue is now prone, you have clear line of sight, so you don't take disadvantage. And yes, I know if you're a viewer, you're like, oh, if it's half cover, you take just a +5 to your AC. Shut the fuck up. That shit's
Oh my
stupid.
God. Relax. It's okay.
Yeah, internet!
So that's a natural 20 plus one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll damage.
That's 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage, so he does take resistance to that, so he only takes 3.
I'm such a poop.
As the javelin into him, and he
Oh, my dear Daenerys, you have quite the arm.
Compliments.
I know, right?
he's a gentleman, dude.
I love.
Alright, will that be your turn?
For now.
Alright, that'll bring us to Magnus.
That'd be better if I could do anything. I'm just gonna hit him with my fucking rapier.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna die. Natural 20.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, roll double damage. Jesus Christ, guys.
2 is...
Yeah?
16?
Holy shit. Okay, so he has resistance to piercing, so he's takes 8. That'll be fucking as you fucking with your rapier, and he tries to block them all. He can't, and you make it through his defense. And you can see that he begins to pour blood now, and the blood turns to ink, and he starts looking grayer and grayer. And he looks at you and he says,
Your father. Your father would be proud.
Shut up.
Oh.
and with that, that'll be Bo's turn.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Hey, would it be an action to take something out of my bag?
Depends on what it is.
a vial of acid.
Thinking. I was actually gonna do the same, but
God damn it.
No, that would not be an action. Well, it would be a full action to take it out and then use it. He's fucking a vial of acid.
a vial of acid.
Boil of acid.
Where did these even come from?
I made them. Yeah, I'm gonna yeet a vial of acid at him.
Okay, so everybody but Rue make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
I hate you, Bo.
Oh fuck.
As you are fucking adjacent, and it's basically impossible to miss throwing something at him.
Can we all
I got a
just
I got a dirty 19.
Oh, guys.
11.
Okay, so, and what'd you get, Bo? Okay.
5.
Oh, okay. So, Rue, you suffer an instant failure because you take acid damage.
That's not what I wanted. No.
Fucking Bo and Magnus, you both take however much the vial of acid does, which I think is 2d6.
I'm just dead panic glow at Bo this whole fucking time. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
We
2d6.
were doing so good.
No, we weren't.
That's 7 damage.
Okay, so you go down, Bo,
Yeah. Yeah. That's deserved.
and he's going to take 9. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Stop it!
So as the acid hits him, he
Oh, a dirty trick.
and he falls to one knee before stumbling back up.
Oh man.
He looks incredibly hurt. That will bring us to Rue's turn, so make a death saving throw for me.
Yeah. Okay. That's a D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Okay, so you
Yay.
succeed. That's one success. That'll bring us to
Great.
Lothric's turn.
Alright. I'm going to let's see. I mean, I can move here, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I'm gonna move next to Rue, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands.
Okay, so is that a full action? Yeah, I think it's a full action. Okay, so how many do you want to give him?
I'll give her 5.
Okay, so as you lay your hands on her and begin to give her 5 health points, Daenerys and Magnus, you both watch as Lothric once again gains that golden aura around him, where his hair begins to float and become more goldish. His eyes start to crackle with lightning.
You're not out of the fight just yet. Stand up.
So Rue,
Do
you
I-
come back to consciousness at 5 health points.
Woohoo! Thanks. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna like sit up and kind of like stumble to my feet, kind of like disoriented, and
Okay. So that'll be Beatrix's turn as she takes aim with the crossbow. Well, she's going to go 5, 10, 15. She's going to... I'm sorry, Ape. And she cocks back her crossbow and it looks for a second like he's going to take it, but in a spin of supreme speed and strength, out of nowhere, he hits it with his buckler out of the air.
oh,
And that'll bring us to Abe's turn as he is going to take... Let's see, what can he do?
Can I just say, the background music, on fucking point.
So he's going to take the disengage action. 5, 10, 15. And
no,
he's going to...
Oh god.
no.
I know what I am beat.
And he's going to drop his buckler and his great axe onto the ground. And he says,
I just ask that you give me a quick death.
Oh,
and with that, that'll be Daenerys' turn.
So I have a question. If I use create water, can I create water in an ice form?
Yes, I think so. Give me just a second. I have to look at the spell. Actually, no. So you can create water in a liquid form or destroy it in any form.
Okay.
Okay. That was a cool idea, though. I could see what you were doing. That was gonna be sick. Um,
Gauging distance.
I hate that.
Daenerys, what are you doing?
Actually, I think Daenerys is gonna stay where she was.
Okay, so with that, it'll be Magnus's turn.
I'm talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Beatrix, do you want him alive?
Well, obviously.
Oh.
Alright. Then I'm going to cast sleep on him.
Okay. Yeah, alright. You cast sleep, and let's see. So I'll just say that it won't hit you. So you like cast it out here.
Yeah.
But as the spell is cast, it takes no effect.
Fuck.
What? No. Why?
And he
Good one. That slime I drank prevents it, though. Can't sleep.
Oh. Okay. How do we ethically put him down?
Well, I mean, that wasn't what I was going to do, but Beatrix,
Yeah, I was trying to capture him somehow, but I can't figure out how.
Right.
Well, I can't really do... Well, I'll give Beatrix inspiration.
No, you guys do have fucking rope.
Oh, do we?
I
Daenerys does it.
didn't want to say it, but
Are we that?
Okay, wait, hang on. Is he surrendering?
Yes, he dropped his weapons and said, "I know I am beat."
Oh, fucking never mind
Oh.
then.
I don't have rope, so I have no excuse.
Bo has rope.
Yeah, same.
yeah, y'all can
I
look at
have
my
rope
back.
too. I mean, that's better than my alternative. I was just gonna either A, decapitate him, or B, headbutt him and knock him out.
I'm just holding my rapier, and I'm, like, out in front of me.
Alright. So Bo, make a death saving throw.
Success.
Okay. That'll be Rue's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast another Cure Wounds on Bo,
Alright.
which is a lovely D8, which is a hell yeah, that's a 6 plus 5, which is 11.
Alright, so Bo, you regain 11 health points as you come back to consciousness.
I'm never using acid again.
With that, Abe is going to.
If I may. I do no longer intend to fight. I do not, however, have very much longer before this takes hold on me. I may fight it, but I fear I no longer have the constitution to do so. While we are here, I might as well answer some questions.
And you are all out of combat.
Woo! Awesome. Okay, do we have any questions that we wanted to ask?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk up to him. Hey, do you know what that other guy was talking about when he called me Juan Tel Quasar. Do you know what that means?
I'm afraid I'm not. It is a very strange and old form of Elvish he speaks.
Do you know who might know exactly?
And he seemed to be speaking it with... with Rue.
No comment. Melina. Melina is, who does she work under? Is it him?
Melina doesn't work under anyone. She's a slave to that man. I can't say if it's a man or not.
What
Takes
exactly is that?
a drow, I believe. Unlike any drow I've ever seen, though.
The Bone Man?
Damn it,
Bone
Bob.
Man. Bone Man does not exist, friend.
Not everything's about the fucking bowman.
Worth a shot, okay?
He takes people from you, harbors them over you, and makes you do his bidding. And that's what he did to my husband.
So we read.
Oh.
And he looks up to Beatrix. And he says,
Tell me,
and he scans a gaze across all of you.
tell me you would not do the same if it meant saving the one you love.
Trust me, friend, I don't want to be carrying around 2 wedding rings.
For my family, I would do anything.
DM, I got questions.
Okay.
That black sludge, could that be considered like a disease, or is it just unknown at this time?
So you can ask him. Certainly.
Okay. Abe, I got another question. That black sludge, is it a sickness or a disease of some kind?
And you see he coughs up some of it. And he wipes his mouth.
Well, frankly, I do not know, but I can tell you it's not sickness. Malachi consistently called it, or some of it, a curse.
Oh.
Well, speaking of curses, what did that drow call me?
He called you a spawn of Aldor.
Would you be willing to type that in the chat, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that what he said? Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank
As
you.
far as I know, there are 4 branches to this operation they slaved me into. There is my operation. As far as I know, we were to experiment and raise a suitable force for the only thing that is ever referred to as he or him. There are the other 3 branches, each run by their own head. Malachi is the head of this one.
Oh.
Ardor is the one that is responsible for the magic that flows within you.
And Spencer, who we left you with.
I will let it be known that I did try to save him.
Did you let the old man give him that potion then?
What old man?
That's how I got all this.
Do you ever wonder that maybe when you left him in the Underkeep Inn, that is where he got the potion.
Oh.
Who's there?
Ew.
And I think
If
out of character, if I may. Kate, do you remember when I had you roll 2 perception checks when you entered the Underkeep Inn?
Yep, I do.
You failed one of them and succeeded on the other.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay. You go ahead.
While this is happening, Rue's gonna kind of come up, and his great axe is on the ground, right?
Yeah.
She's just gonna pick it up and kind of take it away from him just in case.
Okay. He says,
Ever cautious. It's good. It'll keep you alive.
It has so far.
if we let you live now, whatever the hell you're gonna turn into is certainly gonna try to kill us, isn't it?
Yes, unfortunately. And it'll be much more powerful than I. You see, the things we were making were only commoners. Humans. They're the ones that make the terribly disgusting looking creatures.
How do you turn
The
them
ones
back?
you've... There's no way to. Once it takes hold, if you can fight it, you win. If you can't, it's over.
Oh.
Can I, meet gaze with Beatrix? Still holding out my rapier?
she kind of looks at you, and you see there are actually tears in her eyes. Just a few more moments.
I'm gonna nod to her and I'm gonna hold a thing.
Well, Bo's probably taking his greatsword back out just in case he tries something.
Okay.
Oh man.
Is there anything else you guys want to ask?
Why?
Why, what?
Why is he doing all of this, or is that above your pay grade?
He said it was all for the resurrection of him.
The child.
You don't know who
No.
him is, do you?
Shut up, dude.
I feel like
Sorry, what'd you ask, Bo?
You don't know who him is, do you?
Unfortunately, they would not let me know. The only thing I do know for certain is that whatever it is very, very old.
Who does know? Just
Malachi.
Malachi, thank you. I need to write that down. Just Malachi, or does somebody
It
else?
would be, let me think.
Oh, yes, I think.
And you watch as the gray begins to slowly spread up to his neck past his clothes.
It would be Ardor, Malachi, Silas, and I can't remember that one's name.
Okay. We're running out of time. We need to make a decision about him in quick.
I have a decision.
Magnus, I think it might be best.
Then do it. But please, let me just...
And he and falls down on the ground, and he reaches up and digs into his pocket and pulls out a wallet. And he with a lot of great not strength, but struggle, he gets up back onto his knees And he very shakily unfolds the wallet and pulls out a picture of his dead husband.
Oh no, that makes me feel a lot worse.
Oh,
I was so ready,
it.
and then he's like,
Oh.
"Oh wait, the picture of my husband in my wallet. Just let me cry to it for one more minute."
Oh,
He,
shit.
he sets it on the ground. And he says,
I hope to see you again.
and he looks up to you and gives a nod.
Oh.
And very quietly to myself, I'm gonna say Sinus. And you see a 30-foot
Well,
line
actually-
of fire.
Actually,
Actually?
you say Sinus, holding out your rapier, and nothing happens.
What?
It's not been a new dawn yet.
Yes, it has. I didn't use it.
Did you not?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
that's right.
I have no idea what
asked
this is.
about it. I didn't use
you
it.
said- yeah, sorry, I got it confused. My bad.
Okay, cool. I was like, And I'm going to very quietly say Sinus, and you watch as an eruption of fire shoots towards him.
As soon as he sees the flame, he puts his hand over the in a desperate attempt to try and save it. And
Oh man, I was gonna save the picture, but I couldn't because I didn't want to interrupt.
the flame then
Fuck.
engulfs him, and he says,
Thank you.
and it doesn't take long. And as his body slumps over, a purple flame erupts from him.
Oh.
And Beatrix says, they say that in death, even the brightest souls burn.
Is the picture like untouched or is it like
The
burnt?
picture is burnt.
No, the picture, everything on him is burnt too.
Okay.
No loot.
Oh, there's
That's-
loot.
Oh.
I'm gonna sheath my rapier and watch the fire burn for a little bit.
We're just gonna look away. This is a little disturbing.
Oh, I just realized. Bo is having flashbacks probably, so he's turning around.
Rue, what did
Yeah,
you
that's a
do?
good idea. That's a good idea, Zoe.
Thank you.
How did you do that? That's cool.
If you click
Rotate
it
your
and then
character.
like try to ignore the colors that pop up, you see like a little square at the top that you can rotate your dude.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
So with that, Beatrix is going to walk over and bow her head, close her eyes, and stand there silent for a moment before she raises her head, looks to all of you, and says, "Well, I guess we know where they went."
Unfortunately,
There's still Spencer.
we'll find him.
Yeah. We can't stay down here, not for very long.
I want to search for loot.
Okay, we're doing that.
God damn it.
Integrity, who's she? Never met her.
So roll an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Well, I
Did-
guess we're
did-
not getting paid.
19 minus 1 is 18.
Okay, you find nothing.
Can I roll an investigation?
If you want to.
I would love to. I lost my D20. There it is. Okay. That's a 7.
Okay.
God, can I pace around this circle to try to kind of ascertain what the fuck it is?
You can try. It will be difficult. If Tanaris did it, she would know.
Yeah,
But
I was
you can try if you want to.
gonna ask.
What happens if I
Tanaris'
step in
help.
it?
You should not. We should like. Can I actually? You know what? Can I actually cast Identify on it?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see.
You can choose one object you must be able to touch throughout casting of the spell, item, or some other magic imbued object.
It's not an object.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
it's like lines and runes. So Bo, you notice that as you turn back around to watch them do that, you notice Abe, his axe is glowing.
I'm gonna go over and pick that up.
Okay. So you pick it up and you imagine you can immediately tell that it's magical. And as you're closer to him, you tell that his glasses are also magical.
I'm gonna pick up his glasses if those haven't been burnt off too.
No, those survive because they're magical items.
Yeah, I'm picking both of them up then.
Okay. If anybody else would like to roll an investigation check, you can find the money that is on him, but that's about it.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Nearest this
He's
entire
rich.
time, in fashion of the Aarakocra, she has recorded the entire conversation, the last conversation, and now she's going to walk around the room and investigate as much as she can, writing down as many notes as possible.
Okay. So, Magnus, roll your investigation.
Oh shit, 24.
Okay. You find 217 gold pieces on Abe.
Oh.
Okay.
You also find a single coin that is copper, but you can tell it's magical. Tanaris, as you're walking around the room, the first few things you notice are the corpses littered, and you can tell that these are what look to be test runs. Each one has died in its own gruesome way from whatever stuff they had done to them. Each one grade. One has an incredibly large arm, and the other, like the rest of their body, is shriveled up and decrepit. One has, it looks like their body was bisected, but the entire bisection has healed over completely. And another looks to be like, it looks like their bones shattered and then moved out and created like an exoskeleton.
Ooh.
Ugh.
That's disgusting.
Something's really telling me to step into the circle.
As you look at the
No.
circle,
No.
you can tell that it is a very complex magic circle. You've done a lot of studying in your time about magic, but this is using 4 different kinds of magic and concentrating them all, and doing it well. It's relating the 4 elements, it's relating alchemical symbols and fey runes, and the last part that intrigues you the most is that it's using a magic you've never seen before. In all the textbooks and all the time you spent researching, you've never, ever seen this kind of magic. But you can deduce from the rest of them that this is magic that is meant for concentration and, like, almost multiplication of what's being imbibed.
I tell like the nature of the spell.
You can tell that it's transformative and that it uses a reacting agent of different magics to have the magic circle infuse whatever transformation it's trying to give.
So this is like an amalgamation of like a bunch of symbols and like alchemic symbols and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So how high is the ceiling in here?
It's about 60 feet.
Daenerys is going to fly into the air and try to mimic and draw this in her notebook,
Okay.
trying to ensure that she understands it further later on.
It's a bit shaky, but you can get it done.
Does it?
Really want to step into the circle.
Don't.
I
Dude,
pushed
do whatever the
Lothric
fuck
into
you
the
want.
circle.
Okay, so Lothric, as your
Hi, Lothric.
foot
Nice knowing
goes
you.
over the boundary
Oh,
of the
shit.
circle, you step into the circle and nothing happens because it's a fucking magic circle that needs something as a reacting agent to make it have effect.
Oh.
Oh, come
Oh,
on!
thank God.
Ow.
I was like,
You
no.
step into the circle
Oh, I
and
just banged my
Lothric
head.
dies.
Oh god, that hurt.
What
So-
are you saying, Bo?
I was gonna ask if anyone can identify any of these things.
I
can't-
can later when we get back to the tavern.
All right.
I know a bit about what this is, but I'll explain it to you in a better setting.
We still want to find Spencer, don't we?
Is he even here?
He said he didn't want to be
Think-
found.
I think that is best saved for a later date, considering we have just uncovered what seems to be the biggest, well, I don't know, plot scheme that I've ever heard of.
Well, I'm sure if you took this to the king, you'd certainly get the help now.
Yes, well, that will be in my report. Unfortunately, my dues are to this city. Unless, and she looks at all of you, you'd be willing to go in my stead.
We would probably need a good reference, considering.
I can assure you there is no better reference than the one standing in front of you, and you have royalty here.
They invited me to their palace when I arrived.
My apologies, Firebird. Considering I am just a cowboy.
Then I suppose we will come back at a later time. Yeah, let's just get out of this cave, I think.
It's not worth it.
I couldn't agree more. And she turns around. She says, "So which way do we go?"
Well, we
Well-
haven't been through this way.
Hey, dear DM, does this
Hmm.
happen to be the cliffside that we were at?
No, that's just some rubble.
Damn it, never mind.
I guess we'll see what this way goes, and if we realize it's the incorrect way,
Well, it is, but I just want to see what's over here.
So, you guys go that way, and I'm not going to change maps because it's not fucking worth it.
okay.
But as you go out, you do see the cliff face that leads back to where you were before.
Oh, that's where that goes.
Totally could have taken
Okay.
a shortcut and boosted each other up.
Yeah, but that would have
Probably.
taken 10 minutes if you guys trying to figure out how to fucking do it.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
You're right.
Stand on my
Okay.
shoulders.
Okay.
And also, we need to stop trying to skip the DM's dungeons, even if it is intent or unintentional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So Abe's not a murderer. Well, technically, but you know.
Debatably.
So you each file your way out of the cave system and make your way out of the sewer system, and come back up onto the fresh cobblestone streets. And Beatrix looks at all of you and she says, "Well, I can't legally pay you, and fortunately, I really hate breaking the law. But my king does allow me to do things under the law every once in a while when I see it fit. So I will pay you, but it won't be much, as I would draw eyes. And I sincerely want to thank you all for putting your lives on the line for this."
Does this mean we're not suspect anymore?
No, of course not.
Oh. How much do we get paid?
God damn it, Rue.
Well, that depends entirely on how much I have in the coffers. We spent quite a bit on, well, trying to keep this thing under wraps so as not to cause panic.
Right, right.
Unfortunately, it will eventually come out, and when it does, it will be very wide and large. So, may I ask one of two things? One, if you would be willing, it would be very, very easy to have people to say, hey, these are the people that solved the problem. We could use you, or we could use the god. It's up to you. The second one being, you are welcome to stay here in Cobalt, and I will make sure that whatever you need is met. However, at the same time, if you break the law or do anything else nefarious here, I will still have to arrest you for it.
One question, ma'am.
Yes?
If I accidentally cut myself on a butter knife, does that count as bad magic?
Why would that... It's a butter knife. What?
It's the fire.
It's a steak. It's the fire part that I'm worried about.
Yes, but we know about that. It's
Okay.
just Lothric and his strange
Lothricness.
magic.
Well, to be fair, mine is still unexplained. I still don't
That
know
is
why
exactly
I
why
glow.
we fear it.
Well, as you could tell, when we were fighting Abe, I used my magic to heal, so I have no evil intention whatsoever.
Good people can do bad things.
Right.
I can't
well,
say
I was
that
going
I've
to say
known
that I'm
this
going to take
group.
your word for it, but at that, I think we need to end this conversation. So,
Right.
Right, okay. Thank you very much.
of course, I'm going to go back to the station and write a report. You are welcome to do as you wish. And she turns around and starts walking away.
Bo just yells, "I'm sorry for being kind of a dickhead."
I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
I mean, it fits.
It does fit. She likes us.
She does. Now I don't know about everyone else here. I could really go for another nap.
I
Oh, God,
totally
some
agree
food.
with that.
Lothar, give me the coffee.
Okay.
Let's
Reaches
go back
into
to the
bag, hands Bo the thermos of coffee.
Let's go.
And I gotta roll a fucking...
Wait, I thought I got to roll a 20.
Bo has to roll the 20.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Uh,
Well, don't roll a 1 and you'll get coffee.
Why don't you be a
16.
Aw.
Okay. You drink some good cinnamon fucking coffee.
Hazelnut.
Is it a
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut,
different...
sorry, my bad.
I hate cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon coffee.
No, it would be funny
Does
if it were
Bo-
a different flavor for every number.
Bo,
It's a different flavor for every person that drinks it.
Bo's going to take like the biggest swig and be like, "Oh, that's awful. Take it back."
Oh, that's awful.
So, you are all outside of the sewer system, and I'm assuming that you all made your way back to the Underkeep Inn. Or, sorry, the Hearthfire Inn, my bad.
Yes.
No, not the Underkeep, please.
Again, the dark feel and the torchlight lighting your way now that the sun has gone down. There is another surge of what looks to be fog, like the night where you were all transported to that magic place. Unlike that, though, there is no shadows lurking around the corner, no pulling in the back of your minds that you're being watched. Only a deep sense of for some, confusion. Others, maybe wonder. And for a few, even contentment. As you walk into the Underkeep Inn, you are met with the familiar face of the Dwarven lady, serving a glass of the same green liquid that she served the night of the festival.
Dwarven whiskey.
And sitting at the bar is Beatrix. And she has 5 coin purses lined up on the stools next to her.
Oh.
And as she takes a sip of the Dwarven whiskey, she's, oh, gods, that's strong. Maybe give me something oh, hi.
Oh, sorry.
Often?
I was proud. I was proud.
Well, no, not often. I kind of despise these places. Anyway, come in. Please, take a seat. Your
Alright, I was
Payments over
raised
here.
by doors. That shit's strong.
Yes, very.
And believe me, I chugged a whole glass of it. First
Oh,
experience,
God.
yes.
You did?
You got all his
It
money
is very
stolen.
strong, yes.
That's
She-
what. Hey, that's what I hogtied someone. Remember?
Yeah, that's the night we met you.
Yes, I've forgotten. My,
Seems like a lifetime ago.
yes, indeed. You can all add 50 gold coins to your coin purses.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay.
And she says, so, I think what you all need to do is talk about the experiences you've had while I listen, because, to be honest, I have no idea what the fuck is happening anymore in my city.
He wants us to spill the tea. Spill the tea. Oh, I love this.
Okay.
So, I'm going to hang back and talk
Uh.
away, and she takes another sip. Oh,
Beatrix is no longer mid. Beatrix is A tier.
Can I get a wine?
and she takes a wine glass and pours some and then sets it on the table.
Thank you. I'm gonna slide it over to Beatrix. Maybe
Oh.
this will be more.
Thank you.
Your
Yes,
taste.
more my sweet.
I'll take the whiskey, thank you.
She hands it to you and takes the wine and sips it.
Okay. Before we get to talking about our lives and all that, can we please identify these goddamn glasses?
Oh,
And this ass?
me see. Magnus is doing the grabby hands like a child, like uppies, but like underhanded. Like, give me the magic items.
Bo first hands you the glasses and waits for your reaction. The axe is just over his shoulder.
Yeah. So I cast identify on the glasses. What do they
Okay.
do?
So the glasses are glasses of object reading.
Oh,
While wearing
yo!
these glasses, you have advantage on intelligence checks made to reveal information about a creature or an object you can see. And once per dawn, you may also cast the Identify spell using the glasses.
Oh, good sea glasses, cool.
Great.
I'm gonna put them on. How do I look?
You
Like
look
a
like a
nerd.
fucking nerd.
Hey! Halo Widow Death lives on,
I
bitches!
was gonna say it.
No, so like in my brain, Magnus puts on the glasses and like looks at everybody and he bites his lip. He's like, "How do I look?" It's like the fuckboy
Oh.
face,
Like a hipster.
Hotness check.
like the like the check mark, like the little finger gun under the chin, like biting lip, like.
Lothar send to E-boys. I see how it is.
Oh no!
No, I'm not.
What was
Yes,
it? A natural
you are,
one?
don't lie.
All right.
No, I got
moving
an
on.
18.
Oh,
God
14!
damn it.
14, not bad.
Hold on, let me divide.
Oh no!
13. Pretty
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Anyways,
Okay, axe now, please.
okay. I guess identify on the axe. Wait, can I do it all at once, or is it I have to do it?
I don't know what you're asking me.
Okay, so can I cast Identify on all of these items at once, or is it I have to do it every,
You have to do it one at a time. It's you identify an object.
Okay. I got you. Just
So-
wanted to check and see, because I was curious.
You identify the axe, and it is a woodcutter's axe. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. And when using this axe against a plant or wooden object, the attack deals an extra 2d6 slashing damage on a hit.
Ooh.
Magnus is gonna hold it and be like, "You're good at chopping wood? Here you go."
Look, while I appreciate this, I got a claymore already. Who wants an axe? In this group, who wants an axe?
I already have my mace. I don't really think I need anything else.
Lothric?
You were saying
I've
you
had
wanted
my
a new
great
weapon.
sword since I served. I think I'm good.
Yeah, but you were saying you wanted a new weapon.
Yeah, but an axe?
What's wrong with an axe?
I think it
I'm
looked
more
cool.
proficient in swords.
Oh my god.
Oh!
How we could just either keep it as a memento or we can sell it.
Daenerys?
I don't think that I could.
A javelin.
I don't think I could use this weapon.
Would it count as a simple weapon, God?
It counts as it's a simple weapon.
Yeah, I figured.
It's a simple weapon. I think you actually could use this.
Am I proficient?
Well, I don't think you need to be.
Everybody is proficient in simple weapons.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing as using a mace or a club.
Well, since no one else is gonna take it,
Here you go!
Might as well.
battle axe.
Battle bird!
Hey, Bo, you should probably give Rue her new shield.
That's right.
My
True.
what?
Remember when you gave me the other shield?
Oh.
Here you go. And he hands you like this big ass shield.
Oh, okay.
We never
I-
actually used it, but we thought you might like an upgrade.
We were gonna, and then it didn't work out.
Oh,
It's just a regular shield, but it was crafted by a decently looking half orc. So here you
It's
go.
a +2 to your AC.
it is. I see it. Oh, well.
It's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anyways, Beatrix, when you say you want to talk, do you mean like our whole lives? Like each and every one of us? Because that's going to take some time.
I
Like a lot.
really
of time.
don't care. Maybe just talk about, I don't know. You met
Oh.
what? How long ago did you meet? Start with that, and then maybe tell each other a bit more about each other. I don't know. I need to relax.
She wants a
for bit.
sitcom. She wants a sitcom.
Listen,
You want-
let the lady have the drama.
I
That's
want to
fair,
have
okay.
something that happens where I don't have to be involved.
That's fair. You should drink more of your wine.
What?
No, I will.
Real quick, what was the coin? Because I'm gonna use the glasses for that.
Okay, so yours is
Take this swig of the whiskey.
a soul coin. It'll take too long to explain, so I'm just going to send you the page.
Cool.
Cool.
And it currently
Item, alright,
holds
that's-
3 charges.
What
Or
the
sorry, it
fuck?
currently holds 2 charges.
What the fuck? I'm very
Um,
intrigued to see this now. Anyways, who
Hold-
wants
hold
to
on.
go first? I guess.
Before we get to that, Magnus, why did you steal my will?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Magnus, do not.
I'm currently holding the will behind my back and casting Produce Flame and burning it.
Magnus, I can smell the smoke.
It very quickly burns.
I think that you're still. I think that's just me. I think that's my natural musk.
Lothar, can you slap them?
Fuck you.
Just in the
Uh,
back
Don't
of the
touch
head.
me.
Slap Magnus in the back of the head.
Yes!
I'm going to knife hand Lothric underneath his armor.
Alright, thank you kindly. By the way, y'all be nice.
Quit writing wills.
Yeah, why are you writing wills? You're not old, are you?
I'm like 31, So no.
That's pretty young for you, I think.
No, it's not. I'm middle-aged.
Well,
31? I don't think that I would live that long.
I'm
What?
sorry. What?
How long do Aarakocras live?
oh God!
See, my
years.
lifespan isn't that long.
Wow. I've lived 2 lifetimes of yours, haven't I?
Indeed.
Oh,
That's concerning.
Tanaris, how old
Anyway.
are you?
Is it
15
actually
years?
50 DM? I thought it was 30.
The average is 50.
Oh,
Okay.
50 or 15?
50.
50.
50.
50. Okay,
50.
got it.
50. 50.
50.
Well, anyway, we've known each other for roughly a few weeks to a month now. Rue's the newest addition to the group, along with Tanaris.
Yeah, I think I joined your guys' group a little bit later, whenever.
Last week?
Yeah.
Last week.
Last
Yeah,
week.
you didn't join too much.
So-
You joined pretty quickly after I did.
Oh.
I do have a quick question. Why are you all here in Cobalt?
Just traveling.
Oh, for love of... Look, we just almost all might have lost our lives, and yet you still don't trust me?
Oh, that's my genuine reason. I don't know about everybody else, but that's mine.
Magnus, do you want to go ahead and tell her?
Technically, I was just with him, and I'm pointing to Bo.
Oh, great. Now it's with me.
Okay, Bo,
That's why
you
I'm
can go
here.
ahead and tell her, Beatrix, why we're here.
Well, I really gotta go through all this, don't I? Alright. Bo takes, like, the biggest swig of the dwarves whiskey, and I'm thinking finishing it?
Alright,
He's been taking swig, like a bunch of swigs.
you have basically natural immunity to this stuff.
Yeah. Growing up with the dwarves' dad.
You can't get drunk.
Yeah, no. Captain America bitches, let's go. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start this from the beginning. I grew up in Yawthorn. I was poor, so I lived on the outer ring, which is Gold Test. And, after a while, I met a wife. She got pregnant. Was killed. And I left. So, I left the city. I became a mercenary. Trying to scrounge up some coin. In the process of leaving, probably hurt my brother's feelings. Definitely hurt my mama's feelings. Don't know about my dad. And eventually, I got these powers that you have seen, and I ended up in Never Sands. So I met the glow stick, and I met fucking Beacon Man over here. We ended up
The close.
sailing here. After some
Interesting.
complications.
You know, the only person I could think of that could actually be helpful to you and your curse, he's... Well, nobody's ever seen him. And if they have, I don't know if they live to tell the tale.
It's not the Bo Man.
But,
Damn it! Damn it!
he lives on Spectre Island, and his name is Theogen, like the god. And at that, all of you recognize the name Theogen, because you have all been told to seek him out.
All of us?
Yeah, including you. Alrune told you to look for Theogen.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
Who let me know?
You were told by Kukrik,
Who let me know?
Hadley.
Fucking Hadley. Of course it was fucking Hadley.
I miss Kukrik.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Magnus, you were told by not only Hadley, but also from the book.
My book. My little bookie book.
And Lothric, you were also told by Hadley, but as well as the first vision you had in that space.
And, well, as for me, I grew up in the capital city of Yorlheim, Kate. I grew up poor with an abusive uncle and had to fight my way just to live every day. Met some friends, long life friends. We decided it would be a good idea to steal from a noble. Things progressed. One friend got killed. Had no choice but to enlist into the army. And we were sent on a mission and ambushed, and I was the sole survivor. And
Wait, when you say forced, does that mean you were a suicide squad?
well,
Moving
it
on.
was more of a recon mission. We were sent ahead of the main party, but we got ambushed on the way, and I was the only survivor, except for somebody else that I can't quite remember the name of. Try not to think about it too much. But my best friend was killed, and as of now, with all the magic that's happening, it's somehow connected to me, and I'm still trying to find out why.
Well, I guess that means we're your best friends now. Welcome to the family. Woo!
And that's how I met these two, and I gesture towards Bo and Magnus. We met in the Southern Sands, and now we're here.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your previous best friends. That's terrible.
It's fine. It's something that I struggle with a lot, and I will die before any of you have the same fate.
In all honesty, though, I am sorry for making that joke. Takes another swig of dwarvish whiskey that isn't there.
It's been refilled. The glass has been refilled.
Oh, cool. Never mind. He's drinking himself to death then.
Oh no.
Good lord. Okay.
Are you suicidal maniac?
Writing wills
Oh.
and shit.
Yeah, writing wills. It's weird.
Well, I'm sorry. I'd rather you guys know what to do with my stuff once I die.
I guess. What about you, Beatrix? What's your story?
I said, I don't want to get involved. Now you have to tell me yours.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with that?
God, I love her so much. Well, there isn't much to say. I grew up in a small little, very family-oriented village. They were all nomads. I split off from my family to go explore. I explored, landed up here, and here we are.
Wow, I
That-
gave you my entire life story, and that's what
That
alright,
was
fine.
so boring. More
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah, come on.
There isn't much to say.
Don't
I-
make me get Alrune out here. He'll tell it.
Oh,
You will
I
not.
told you my wife died. Come on, you gotta give me something as good as that.
There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say.
Fine.
Dirty liar.
And she turns around in her chair.
oh shit.
Alrune!
Oh shit.
Son of a bitch. No, please.
Oh
And
shit.
after a little bit, you see Alrune groggily walk out, and he's like, yes, how may I help you? No, that's not the right one.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Technically it is.
No, it's Scottish.
That's- yeah.
It's
Sure,
fucking whatever. And she's like, yeah, so I was wondering about Rue's sort of past experiences, and I was hoping you could tell us. And he kind of like
Oh,
blinks a few, like a bleary eye, and then looks at Rue, like kind of like for confirmation.
you don't have to say anything. I told them all that they need to know.
You have to say something, and he says, "Oh, right, okay. Yeah, sure. Well, as far as I know, she's from the is it the Hidden Valley, the Shade Vale Valley? She comes from, and some crazy, wacky shit happened to her. She, as far as we can tell, she is, or was, or will be 500 years old at some point. Some weird time stuff. I'm sure she could explain it better, but... I said maybe go talk to Theogen, because, well, he's Theogen. He knows everything. That's what they say, at least, so... Yeah, that's about it. Oh, well, there was something about the, what was it? And he points to Rue. What was the thing about the sky you said?
There was, the sky opened up. Like a portal or something. And these monsters came out. And, not that big of a deal. I don't remember much after that.
You know what? I can accept that.
Out of the sky?
Yeah, there was these monsters that came out and they started attacking everyone, and then, that's really all I know.
As you say that, the visions of the sky opening up and your mother saying, Rue, run! Warn them about the child! And the back of the woman made of stars, and it just all keeps swirling through your mind.
Sure does. Thanks, Arun, Bessie. Love you so fucking much. You're so great.
He kind of like casts a glance of like sorry in your direction and turns around and goes back in, presumably to sleep. Beatrix is like, "Oh man, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I didn't know how to bring it up because I still don't understand most of it. It's
Well,
trust me, so confusing.
Telling other people might be able to, I don't know, help you discover what happened.
Please don't make us go to therapy.
No. It's my journey, problem, confusion. I don't want to get anyone else wrapped up in portals in the sky or whatever.
I have fire coming out of my veins. I think you're fine.
I thought you were gonna say you had fire coming out of your ass.
With all that whiskey you're drinking, yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen too. That'll happen too. I have fire coming out of my veins. Genuinely, I think we're past the whole, oh, hey, let's not tell people shit now.
And what about you, Magnus?
Magnus?
So those monsters, huh? That was real crazy.
No!
Magnus is like currently chugging whatever drink he ordered for himself.
No.
I'm gonna hog tie Magnus.
No. Bo, you have to take me to dinner first.
I just got exposed in front of everyone in this group. You can share your shit too.
If you do not share at least something, I'm hog tying you.
Hang on, I actually have to. Hang on, I have to do a thing. I don't want to. I mean, it's not a huge. I don't want to, but you have to take me out to dinner first for the food, please. You're making me change accents, and I don't like it. Why do I have to?
Why you keep rolling?
Why did all of you have to spill your fucking bloody secrets? We could have just talked about what we did this week.
Hey, Magnus.
No.
Here's what I rolled.
No. Magnus is like currently backing away.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, so Magnus rolled an opposing strength check.
Yeah.
No. I know his fucking boots do shit.
Why?
No.
So you gain disadvantage on the strength check because of his boots.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't that mean I get advantage?
No.
Oh, okay.
You've already got a good roll.
What is mine?
Boots to the Cavalier.
for the win, even though I don't have a horse anymore.
Rest in peace, Dusty.
Oh, Dusty.
Daenerys is your new horse, didn't you know?
No, shut up.
Hell yeah, she is.
I'm gonna slap you if you do that again.
13?
Yep, I hogtie it. I hogtie it.
You get hogtied.
Alright, secrets time. Let's go.
I'm just gonna, like, slowly look at you like you're a fucking bitch and I hate you.
Yeah, I know. You should.
Ugh.
Yes, luck.
My life is boring. Why do you want to know?
I just hogtied you. You better start talking, or else I'm gonna.
You're
I don't
gonna
know
what?
what I'm gonna do.
What will you do?
I am going to tickle you.
No! Fuck off!
Oh, no.
Beatrice for the win!
Oh god. No. No. Okay. I, Please don't, Beatrice, don't. Back up. Stop.
Beatrice, do you want help with
She's
that?
still in her chair.
Okay, well, in my brain she was, like, advancing slowly, but, you know.
It's so intimidating. I think it's funnier that you're just saying back up and she's just still
Back
sitting
up,
there.
she's
I
just
think that's
sitting in
really
there.
funnier.
No, get further, on the bar. Well, I used to be in a gypsy caravan and did that for a few years before I just, like, traveled around just trying to make a name for myself. And I ended up with the what the fuck are they called? The,
Arid Riders.
that. I
When
was
you
trying to
don't-
say
or when you
the
don't remember your own
ostrich
backstory.
riders, but I knew that wasn't it. And I ended up with the Arid Riders for a little bit, and now I'm here.
Not good enough. And she stands up.
No,
Begins
please,
walking
it's
towards
the
you.
truth, please.
Oh, come
No.
on. There's
No,
something
that-
better than that.
That is the truth, though. That's how I met him.
Ugh, you're so boring.
Ouch.
Fine.
There.
Please untie me now.
Alright, I'll tell you. As long as you promise not to go looking through my shit again. Or else I will tickle you.
Kinky.
Oh my god.
Get me out of this rope.
No. You have to promise me first.
I'm going to continue to stare Bo in the eyes, just like deadpan. It's
Okay.
like looking into the office camera.
Beatrix, then. That leaves us with Daenerys.
No. He still has to promise.
I don't have to do shit. I'll fucking stay in these ropes all the goddamn night.
Alright, have fun.
God damn it. No, wait, hang on.
So, Daenerys, your story.
We're hanging on. What are we
No.
hanging on for?
We're not
Okay.
hanging on.
There's not many secrets about me. I mean, you know of the House Tarath, you know of me, and I grew up in the Floating Isles, and I came across a mysterious scroll that brought me here. Honestly, I just followed you guys because you're intriguing to me, and kind of got attached.
Aww.
Aww.
Thanks, Tan.
She likes us.
That's very sweet.
I'm currently burning the ropes.
Okay, yeah.
There
Just like
is
hogtied on the
50
floor.
feet. There is 50 feet of that rope.
Burn
Yeah,
it,
but
make
one length,
fucking
if it
produ-
goes, it's gone, dog.
Produce
Beatrix-
flames, motherfucker.
Okay, then I'm going to sit on you.
Fucking A.
I'm sitting on your back.
Beatrix. I
Yes?
say it's Beatrix's turn.
Beatrix's turn.
Beatrix's
Oh.
turn.
Beatrix.
Yes, alright.
Beatrix.
Beatrix.
Well, I was born in River Run, which is a small town in northern mainland Livlecker. When I was a little girl, I watched the guards do about their daily duties, and Riverrun it's a smaller port town. It's not like a city like here. And every day, when I would go to and from to help my father in the fields, they would talk to me and give me a flower. And when Riverrun was inevitably attacked by the creatures that belong to the Feldflower Strait, those gods died protecting us. And I never forgave myself for letting them die. So, I moved to Alathor, which is the capital city here, and became a guard. And as I worked my way up, I had to enlist in the army and take part in the War of Revenge. And I fought side by side with, well, it doesn't matter. But the king took notice, and he appointed me as the head guard for the city of Cobalt, the matron. I've worked here for, well, let's see, 9, 10 years of my life, and I can confidently say that I would give just about anything to make sure that my people and this city are safe in the name of my king.
Oh,
Well,
that's very
just-
sweet.
Quite honorable of you.
Yes, well, I didn't do right by the people without homes, so...
Offhand question: the water.
Oh,
that-
yes!
Yeah, where does that stem from?
Well, in the War of Revenge, there was a lot of magic being used. You see, Iclia was a country of heroes and warriors, of myth and legend. And after the Coalescence, it is where we got the god Aelia from. And you all know that the Coalescence is the name given to it's a mythos stemming from human like pantheons. There, in that a very long time ago, all of the gods were called upon to fight a big, huge evil force. And at the end of it, what gods didn't die were sapped of their strength and had to merge into one multi-faced god to win the fight. And when they split apart, they were no longer the gods that they were before, but instead different deities.
God, that is some like triumvirate shit.
That's cool.
Daenerys knows so much about this.
Daenerys is just still furiously writing down notes, even though she already knows this.
Daenerys is the fucking kid with ADHD that already had their Greek god phase whenever fucking the teacher's like, so, Greek
Daenerys
god.
would actually know that after this is around maybe 80,000 years before the Empire. At least that's when it's speculated to have happened. And just after that is when the weave collapsed. The magical weave of the multiverse collapsed due to what was then unknown. But to Daenerys, she knows that it was due to the goddess of magic's death and assassination. Goddess of the multiverse, actually. She says Iclia was a land of heroes, and after the Coalescence, it's where we got the god Aelia from. Because of that, most of the Iclians were incredibly well versed in magic. I mean, after the war, Spectre Island, which is where they held their capital, was at one point an entire island like Livlecker, but it was destroyed through powerful magics. And even now, the ocean around it is rampant with tempest storms and terrible magic fields. Which is why nobody knows what Theogen looks like, because he lives there, and very, very few people are allowed to go to Spectre Island. It is by word of the king alone that you're allowed to go there. And when I was fighting in that war, I had to counter magic with magic, and so I learned very loose magics.
Oh, okay.
And with that,
Interesting.
we will end the session.
Woo!
Good session.
Well, in that case, thank you all so very much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe on either Twitch or YouTube. It's free. Please, just
Or
do
both.
it. Or both. Or both. Yeah,
It's
that'd be
free,
nice.
and you can always
Uh,
unsubscribe later.
That
we
too.
need views, we're desperate.
Yeah, I'm desperate, please. Anyways, please be sure to lightly just caress the like button. You don't have to press it,
No,
but I
not
mean,
If
just
you're on
caress.
YouTube anyway.
Destroy that like button.
Tickle the ball that is in the bell.
Be sure to ring that bell as well, as Cole said. Yes. And if no one else has anything else to say, please say something.
I do.
Uh,
Yeah,
so,
we have our
Thank you, my other Discord friends, for watching. Love you
yes,
guys.
thank you. I love you all.
Yes,
This
thank
is-
you.
Quick
Anybody
disclaimer-
new or of course.
No, and old. Yeah.
You new, old, whatever.
Any and all of the music you heard today was given to us by the not given, but made by the great Michael Gelfi. You can reach him on, let me look up his YouTube page because he's super cool and you should look at him and listen to his music because he's a wonderful composer. It is youtube.com/Michael Gelfi. I don't know if that's the actual hyperlink because it's youtube.com/channel/UCDED9JQ whatever the fuck. So
Okay.
look up Michael Gelfi on YouTube. He's great. That's GHELFI. Quick question to all my players before we end the stream. Next week will be a. Oh, by the way, you all level up. You're all now level 3.
I fucking called it!
time.
Cole,
I
you have no
forgot.
idea. Austin was even asking me, oh, hey, when do you think we're gonna level up? And I'm like, probably after we fucking finish whatever the fuck is in the sewers, and then you immediately, oh yeah, you all level up.
How do you level up?
You just level up.
Oh,
I'll walk
We
you
can
through
do
it.
that later.
It's okay, I'll walk you
Oh,
through it.
Lothric.
So
I'm gonna need help too, so we're both
Next-
fine.
next week is going to be a filler session. So you don't have to come if you don't want to. It's going to be a Halloween based session. So who can I expect to be there? That way I can kind
Me.
of tailor it more.
Me.
Yes.
Let me
Definitely be there.
remind
me.
myself what day it is, because I do have
It's
shit going on
Sunday,
the
October
30th. Mark
yeah,
me down as yes, I can come, but then something might change, and I'll try to let you know as
Oh,
soon
I
as I
see how to
realize it
level up
does.
now.
Okay.
mark me
Yeah,
as
so-
yes as well.
So I'm really, really excited for the Halloween episode.
It's not gonna be
Alice
story
and I have been...
eccentric, or is it?
No,
I didn't
it's
think so.
just nonsense. Alice and I have been kind of collaborating for this, so I'm excited.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
so
super
excited.
excited for
So it'll be kind of exciting, and I hope to see all of the viewers that are happening now because I think that's crazy that we can even get viewers.
it.
So yeah, that's my bit. So
Thank you everybody
Totally.
so much for watching. To new and old viewers, we hope you see you again. And as always, hope you guys have a great night. Bye!
Goodbye.
bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.